thought I'd do, well, in fact, I'm not going to talk because nobody's here because nobody knew I was going to do this. Never did I. So technically, what am I doing technically? I'm checking all my stuff out for fight night. That's what I'm doing. So also, I need to have this in frame. Hi, Swamp. It's a very impromptu. I've been trying to do a live all day, and my nerves kept getting the better of me. Hi, Mr. Greyhound. Good evening. As you can see, it's nearly night time here. Oh, I didn't realise I'd have so many people. Hi, Eagle. Good to see you. I just wanted to check all my setup and everything for fight night, really. So I got a little tripod. I don't know how good my signal is, though, guys. That's my main issue. Because I live in a caravan in the middle of a field, I only have, well, I have my SIM card in my phone, but then I've got mobile Wi-Fi instead of broadband. Looks and sounds great. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Well, this is my table here. I thought, instead of, because I'm getting a bit cramped in my lock lab, believe it or not. It's horrible. But I've got some plans to take out the single beds that are in there at the minute. Just so then I can move my table underneath the window and I've got more light for picking my locks. But anyway, this is the table in the living room. Let me move my hot cross buns out of the way. So what have we got here? So this, slight buffer for a second earlier, but it's good now. Oh, good. Cheers, Swamp. So yeah, this is the crazy lock that Rabbi sent me. Actually, let me pull you down a little bit. There we go. This is the crazy lock that Rabbi sent me. And if I can show you in here, when he first sent me it, oh yeah, you can see really clearly. Those two, that pin there at the front was stuck and I didn't realise. So, and it's a pin in pin. And there's two of them. Look at this for a key. I don't even know how to read keys properly. Still. That's why, Mr. Greyhound, actually. Do you know the video that you did the other day with the pins? Obviously, I've got more adjusted now to how much I do need to move my pick when I'm picking. But it helped me more to think about which is the high picks and which is the low picks, if you get me. It wasn't about getting them all to the shear line that I enjoyed that video for. It were to show me which, because like it's the other way around, isn't it? They're like the shorter picks. I know what I mean. But anyway, yeah, it was helpful. Hey, McD. Good day for a good day, my friend. Good to see you. Oh, hi, Dark Wolf. Oh, my days. Got everybody coming in now. That's appreciated, guys. Do you know what it is? You're not going to believe this if I tell you. Honest truth. I am nervous. Nervous for fight night. I'm nervous for lives. All day I've been saying to my friend, I've actually cleaned. So I didn't have to do the live. But I thought I need to do more lives because then I'm going to get over my nerves for fight night. Because me sat here picking a lock, even though we're competing in fight night, my thoughts are really, my only adversary is time. The first two locks, it's a minute and a half. And the second lock is to get it quicker than the other person. But my adversary isn't the other person, it's time. And for somebody who has no concept of time, because time is just a concept, I thought that was quite a deep way of looking at it. Your own mind is what will get you every time. Your own mind is what will... Yeah, It is your own mind, didn't it? But no, it's like for some of yous might make a video that's pointing out one particular thing, but I'll pick some up completely different. Oh, thank you guys. Do you know? And do you know, I'm surprised with that, Eagle, because you are one of the calmest people I have seen lockpicking. And all my days, actually, yeah, I forgot. Congratulations on that. Is absolutely crazy getting them speed picks. I was watching, is it crazy that I start recognizing people's hands? It's like some of you guys, you've got tattoos on your hands, so I can recognize them that way. But I was looking at my phone like this earlier on and I thought, that's Stoffel's hands that. I'll have a look at his video. Uh, oh, for fight night, do you mean, Greyhound, that you've not entered fight night? You should, you know. I mean, to be fair as well, guys, honestly, I've entered more because it's Labs who's fought it up and then the guys that have put the effort in. But Labs has supported me absolutely every step of my way on this journey. As soon as he sees that I've posted that I've got a new belt, he rings me on Discord, you know what I mean? And he has every step of the way he supported me. So I thought, do you know what? It don't matter whether I can open a lock in 19 seconds or 13 seconds or I don't open it at all. It's about the taking part and giving that something back and making it so even the newer people, the newer pickers, I mean, I haven't seen anybody really around picking that are new to picking. I've seen a few of yous around that are new to recording, but I'm completely new to picking. Like that dude who just got his black belt in 55 days. He must have had some. Can I say Georgina and Lucia? Lucia? Am I pronouncing that right? Georgina and Lucia. Am I saying hi? Or am I saying good night and go to bed? No, I'm not saying it right. Oh, a wizard, I tell you. Who's a wizard? Wait a minute, I'm missing some words here. I'm going to, still wrapping my head around. Ah, yeah. Well, hi. Hi, guys. Hi to anybody who's watching. Hi, Georgina. Getting a black belt. Yeah, no, that's what I mean, though. He must have had some previous picking knowledge to be able to get a black belt in 55 days. Hi, DMC Kiss. Yeah, it's like, what, are you new to my channel or are you new to lockpicking or are you new to everything? I'm new to lockpicking and I'm new to YouTube, technically. Oh, thank you, McD. Do you know what it is as well? Because like you guys compliment me all the time and I can't take a compliment. I get so embarrassed. So I'm quite shy as it goes. But there's a side of me that can come out separate. Do you know, to just like override my shyness sometimes. I actually look quite good in this lighting, don't you think? Yeah, no, I do. I need to get over my nerves. So anyway, I'm chuntering on, aren't I? And maybe some. Are we just going to ponder life, or hi Leo, or are we going to talk locks, guys? Because like I said, these two pins at the front, like was stuck down, and I didn't realise. And then I tensioned it from the other side, and when I reset it, they popped up, and I was like, oh my days. So those are where the two extra pins are, because I don't know if you can see, guys, but on this key, you see these two bottom ones, they move, and they move like fully through, completely like through to the other side. So yeah, there's pin in pin action, my first pin in pin action. But I have enjoyed playing around with it. And this is still work in progress, people. This, believe it or not, to the guys that don't know, oh, bless you, Graham, thank you. Yeah, so to the guys that don't know, this was cutlery. And can I say, people, I'm eating my dinner and I'm like, I'm never going to look at cutlery the same again. Thankfully, I don't use these knives. I only use these knives to butter my bread. Anything I eat my dinner with a knife, then I use it like a steak knife. But honestly, yeah, if I move my big head out that way, you can see it, can't you? So I'm contemplating at some point, because I'm drawing this out a little bit longer as well. But do you believe it or not? Because I've ground down all my wheels on my Dremel. I'm hand filing this at the minute. I'm actually hand filing it, gentlemen and ladies, sorry. So I'm trying to get it completely flat on both sides. I don't know how much of me you can see. That's better, isn't it, when I'm further away? So and yeah, so this side I want flat because I want it all flat. I don't know if you can see, it's like flared down, isn't it? And originally I was going to make it into a fishtail and like engrave fish scales onto the handle. But I don't know at the minute because I want this handle part, I want all the corners knocking off of it so it's more rounded, you know, so it rolls more in your hand, because at the minute it's rolling and going past. It's rolling, it's too hard, so I want it more. I don't want it fully round, but I do want it more round. And then I'm going to put this sweep back into the smaller amount. But my contemplation as well was, if I could draw this out and make it just a little bit longer, so that thick bit there isn't, it's a little bit further down. But then to maybe heat treat it and quench it, because it is a little bit flexible if I'm not too careful. If I'm not careful with it, as you can see, it has already been straightened. But yeah, that was my contemplation. I don't know if any of you guys can help me with that, but I thought if I just heat treated the end of it and quenched it, would that harden the steel back up again once I've actually finished? But yeah, so this one is going to be a double-ended one, but this is going to be worked the complete opposite way around. So the handle part of it, Bailey, why are you crying for? Come here and say hello to the people. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get up. The dog's been crazy. Come on, Babas. Oh, don't come on then. So anyway, yeah. So this one, I'm going to do the complete other way around, but it's going to be a double-ended one. He's not in distress, Swamp. He just like... Come here. See, he's not actually in distress. Are you, Babas? Oh, have you been crying real tears? Have you? Have you been crying real tears? Oh. Say hello. Can you see everybody? Yeah, there he is. It has been great watching your progress on your videos. Kind of makes us remember our reasons we started this hobby adventure. Oh, sorry, Swamp. He doesn't even want to see me. He wants to see the fur baby. There we go. I actually do have a photo of his mum and dad somewhere sat at a dining table, and they look very cute. There wasn't anything on the dining table, thankfully. You've been crying, Bobos. But so he took himself out for a walk today, and where did it? The postman shouted me. It was like, so, and I got excited. I get excited every time I see the postman. I thought he had some post for me. Oh my days. No. By the time I got to the gate, he said, I've seen a dog out. I think it's yours. I said, are they a white one? He went, yeah, with all these patches on him. I said, oh God. So he drove down the road, and I had to come back to get his lead. And he's not very friendly with other dogs, really. He don't know how to deal with them because he's not been socialised. Yeah, she probably does actually. Yeah, McDee, you're right. She's gorgeous though. She is gorgeous. But so yeah, he's been frolicking in the next door's field, and again not come home with a rabbit, which is yeah, I like that. I've had a few creatures brought home since I've been here. There's been a couple of people rabbiting though, and I don't mind if you're just going to shoot the animal dead, but I don't like the thought of sending dogs down into the holes to get them. It's not fair on the dogs and it's not fair on the rabbits. But when they do the rabbiting, they get the rabbit, they chop its head off and skin it all in one go. Oh, he is as well, greyhound. I got him when he was one, and I walked him home from my friend's house, and I said to my friend, I said, if you don't go for the cats, because I had 3 cats then. I've got 8 now. Anyway, but so yeah, I had 3 cats, and I said, if you don't go for cats, I'll keep him, and he didn't go for the cats. And he's so loyal to me, honestly. He's got better recall since we've moved and we live in fields, and he don't know where he's going, I must say. But yeah, he's a diamond. He's getting a bit old now. He's 11. It just his little patches of his around his ears are going a bit grey, I can tell. And then I've got 2 of the eldest cats. They're both 11 this year as well. He's got a drinking problem. Oh, honestly, McD, you should see. Sir Reginald Bumquist, hey, I haven't got your channel in a while. Probably because I've not been on Sir Reginald, but not on a live anyway. And yeah, he has got a drinking problem. My days, can that boy slur? There's 2 bowls of water down not all of the day, and they get filled up twice a day, and the big bowls as well. But he's just drank a full bowl of water, so now he's going to need to go to wee. So I have fur babies chilling everywhere. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I shall be back. Tommy, can I take? You coming? Wilson's going. Oh, do you know what? I nearly forgot I'd got visitors. What was I just going to say? Oh, I can't think now. I don't know what I was going to say. So anyway, yeah, he's getting on a little bit, and I don't know where I'd be without him. Honestly, it worries me a little bit. Say hi, Atomic. Oh, you're saying hi to me, baby. This is Angry Cat. She's actually called Atomic, but her meow when she wants something. Hey, GK man, good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. I'm just doing impromptu lives. I was trying to do one all day, but my nerves got the better of me, believe it or not. And I don't actually feel nervous now because you guys are here with me and I know you all, which is better. It was after I'd done the live the other week, and because of my autistic brain, I don't connect dots at all. I don't make assumptions in any way, shape or form. So I don't connect dots. So it wasn't until I'd done the live, when I finished, it actually registered in my head. The whole world can see me. I think I'm just talking to you guys, like McD and Greyhound and GK, you know? But I'm not. I'm talking to the whole world, if they chose to watch. So anyway, yeah. we are all friends here, and you know, I moved away from a big estate where there's a lot of crime. I mean, the knife crime and things like that has increased immensely on the estate. Constantly, all you can hear are sirens and everything else. And and everybody's very selfish, and I'm a pay it forward kind of person. Genuinely, always have been. So moving here and then finding this community came both at the right time for me, because the amount of ways that we pay it forward to each other, the respect that we give each other, there's no bad mouthing, there's no talking down. I mean, I called somebody out, well, a while ago on Discord over some comments, but the comments didn't involve me. I just didn't like the words that were being used. Hey, Nightmare, good to see you, my friend. Oh my days, everybody's showing up. Thank you for turning in. And you're no, honestly though, Greyhound, I'm proud to have you guys as friends. I genuinely am. I went to see. I mean, my best friend, or one of my best friends. I went to high school with him, and I went to see him yesterday. And I said, you know, I really enjoy it. And he went, you know, I can tell. I can just tell. Is that everything you talk about is just locks. And you're right, McD. There is a reason for everything. I can't always work out what the reason is, and sometimes that's why I isolate myself, because, or I do find the reason out and I don't understand the reasoning, if you get me. But yeah, the world moves in mysterious ways, doesn't it? So everybody in the estate, all my friends and people were worried that I was going to be isolated here, and I don't feel isolated. I've got there is people around me. Hey, labs, but you guys, do you know, it's like it's on another level. It really is. I feel quite passionate about the community, because, like I said, I am a very, like, if I let you in my space, that's because I like you. If I don't like you, then you're just not in my space. And but you guys, honestly, we do all have a story, and we've all got similarities, and we've all got really big differences, but none of it matters to us. None of it matters at all, and that's what another part of being part of this community is. It's like we have all got a story. The Stoffel's got quite a few stories. I love listening to that man, honestly. Let me go let the dog back in. If you don't mind waiting, guys, I shall be back. Why are you in and out? What are you? Have you got stuff? What have you got stuff now? Oh no, go round. Go on. Go under. Quicker. Go on. Right, come here. So we're gonna. Einstein, what are you doing? Come on, Bubba. Come on. Oh, it's getting a bit cold out there again. Except you can't use words like tender, labs. Oh my days. I am never going to let you live it down, honestly. I feel tender. And I wouldn't mind. You told me a while ago you were a snowflake, and then you tell me that you're feeling tender. Well, you didn't tell me, you did you? You told all of us. I need a haircut, don't I? It's getting very high again. I used to have a really big quiff, guys, believe it or not. But I've got Asian hair what grows all the way down my bloody forehead as well. Anyway, ramblings of a mad woman. That's what my memoirs would be called. Or the other version of my memoirs would be called um, The Memoirs of a Marks and Spencer's Lesbian. And do you know why I'm a Marks and Spencer's lesbian? Because I'm not just any lesbian. But yeah, that's an old joke. The Marks and Spencers is for you American guys, is like a high supermarket brand, and the advertisement for years was something very sultry. Said like it's I can't remember anyway. I'm rambling now. This is what happens when I get nervous. I said what I said. You did say it. You got to own it, bro. Definitely. Oh, do you know, is it time for a drink, do you think? Let's have a look. I think it might be, folks. Cheers, gentlemen. So anyways, so this is Boots. This is what Boots likes to do. He's very annoying. Likes to sit in the middle of my table. At least I have McD, do you know that I have a cat that's called Einstein? Because their mum is Chaos. She was called Oreo when I rescued her, but she never answered to Oreo. And then she ran around the house like a madhead. So I was having a conversation and I said something about Chaos, and she just looked at me and I was like, right, that's your name. So because she was Chaos and she had the 5 kittens, from Chaos comes Gravity, Kinetic, Atomic, Einstein and Darwin. So yeah, there you go. But anyways, I'm rambling. I'm sorry. If you want to keep me on one particular tack, you might have to like say something, because I just go off on tangents anyway. But you all know I go off on tangents, don't you? It's just with it being alive as well. So this is my next one to work on. So, like I said, this is also going to be a dimple pick. I'm contemplating at the minute on whether it should be one with a curve in it, but I'm not sure yet. So and that's why I'm going to use the handle side for the dimple part. I'm a rambling man. I can ramble for England. I swear to God, McD, honestly. I said cheers and I didn't even take a drink. Cheers, gentlemen. So, it's a shame we can't stream on Discord or something. I don't know if that's possible, actually. Because I'd love for one of you to join me. But I haven't set up... What haven't I set up? I've not set it up. Have I? Can do video chats there. Yeah, that might be something that I'd probably be definitely down for at points to do a video chats on on like group video chats. I mean, on Discord. That'd be cool actually. Just having us all rambling like we do, because we, like you say, we all have a story. Most of the channels have video areas. All right, yeah, and I'm sure G-Man can help with that as well, can't you? Um, but yeah, because I don't like. I feel like I mean, I talk to myself anyway, so that's not a problem. It's not a problem you being here, but I know how frustrating it gets when I'm watching Green Tools on his live, and then I have to type all my answers, because it's like he don't see the answer until a couple of seconds after what is said, obviously. So don't know. Go. But anyways, back to the pick. So yes, this is going to be a double-sided one. And on this side, I'm going to make a dimple flag. And on this side, I'm going to make a hook. Kind of like a half diamond, but half of a half diamond, if that makes sense. Well, thank you for dropping in, Greyhound. It's appreciated. And you take care, and we shall see you soon. I'll probably nick your spot on Sunday, actually. With you not being here on Sunday, Greyhound, I'm contemplating doing another live in that slot because of who you get on and that. McD for me definitely is, like I said to my friend yesterday when I saw him, and I said something about I can't remember just about the difference between men and women, and he went, who do you find easier? And I went, men. I said, if you talk to them all like the stupid, then they all understand exactly what you mean. And he went, I get what you mean, but that's very unfair. But yeah, women are way more difficult. I get on so much better with men. But this boy cat of mine, look at him. It's like, yes, I'll just sit right on mum's table in the middle of all her locks. It's not like he's actually just sat in the middle of the table. He's sat. Say hi. Stop being so rude and say hi to the folks. Boo. He was a good boy. This one was a rescue cat as well. And when I first got him, he did not stop fighting people, did you? He used to bite. Don't start. Don't you start with me. Don't you start. I'll stick my finger on your nose if I want to. That's the problem, innit, Cheeky? If we ever answering ourselves, then it could be a very stupid conversation. It ends up being a stupid conversation for sure. But yeah, that's Boots anyway. So yeah, so that's my next mission. But at the minute, I'm being a tight ass and not spending any more money for the time being. These are the locks that I've been working on, obviously. The Master Lock 140, and this anus is actually is an anus. Be back in a bit. Got to go get my son from his work. Have a good rest of your day, Dark Wolf, and hopefully we'll see you back. I don't know how long I'm gonna be on. I've got no idea. So yeah, I might be here when you get back, mate. But yeah, this Abus. I mean, I messaged Nick's pics when I first got this, and I know, Cheeky, you know, when I got the locks for Fight Night, and I messaged him not about 4 days or a week after I'd got it, and I said to him, well, Nick, I can't open it. I said, it's 4 pins and I can't open it. And he doesn't have an Abus 5540. No, is that the right one? Yeah, it is, because it's on it. My other one's not got shackle on. So, and he was like, have you watched this video? Have you watched this video? I'm like, yep, watched them all. But I've decided it's a left-handed lock. Now, because I'm on this way, I don't know if you can tell by the keyway what I mean by a left-handed lock. I've tried picking left-handed. I can't say I haven't, but obviously I'm still getting used to picking right-handed. I'm gonna hit the notification bell, but I gotta go. Life gets busy. It does, McD. You have a good day and stay safe, my friend. And I'll catch you on the next one. Don't you worry. Take care. Hi and bye to Lola. So yeah, anyway, this one has not been kind to me at all. So I might have to invest in another one just to compare. This one I'm doing really well. This one I'm gonna be using for my vice versa challenge, for Nick's Picks vice versa challenge. I always say vice versa, but then it's spelled vice versa. So am I wrong? Is it vice versa or vice versa? Does that make? Can you? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, rub it in. So yeah, this is the one. because I can pick this both ways round without bricking it as well. I was going to contemplate doing the American 1100 for Nick's Picks challenge, but it's a dodgy way to tension in the first place. So I mean, I might just give myself the personal challenge of trying to pick it the other way around, because I picked this one up. It's the first lock that I will learn to pick up. So now I know I can. I do try with each lock to see whether it's an up lock or a down lock, pins up or pins down. But yeah, this Airbus is a left-handed lock to me. It'd be better if I could open it left-handed. And the other thing that I didn't realise, obviously I don't read keys very well, but two things that I take from a key is, sorry about that notification, two things I take from a key. First one is the amount of turning force it actually takes the key, because that turning force is important for how much tension you need. Oh, that's what I think personally. And it's not something I've seen on anybody's videos either. It was something I worked out myself with the American 1100, because I was like, but the spring core on the American 1100 was a lot harder to turn than the amount of tension you needed. So it was this little lock that taught me that from, oh, excuse me, from the key itself, I can work out how much turning force I'm going to need. Not how much tension I need for the pins, but how much turning force I'm actually going to need to open the lock once the pins are set. So that's what I learned from that. And I also learned to pick it upwards because of Chris Capoon's video, and I just copied exactly what he did. And I didn't realise when I'd first done it that I'd put it in the vise to pick the pins up. So that was a good thing. That was good. And now Nick's challenge is I really enjoy his challenge. Or I've really enjoyed practicing for his challenge. But yeah, that's just me at the minute, guys. Really practicing for fight night. And like I said, when I uploaded my video to say I've entered, it's like there's no point limiting myself and entering in July and August time when I can open the locks. And I might as well enter as many times as possible. Or give myself as many chances to enter as possible. So that's why I've entered this month. I'm not going to win this month. I've got dots locks. The man with over 50 speed records. But that's not to say I'm not going to enjoy it. So yeah, I didn't want to get nervous. I hate that feeling of uncertainty. So like I said, that's why I'm just doing these impromptu lives. And yeah, whoever wants, I don't know when the mood takes me, if you get me. So like I said, I've been trying to work up to it all day today, and I know you guys all think I'm really confident and stuff, but it's all a big act, really. It's like, yeah, just, but like you know, with my videos, genuinely it is because, like I said to Sideways Site, it's up to us if we upload them, so we don't have to be nervous when we're making a video. But making a live is different when you know people are watching you. And like I said, this is going to the whole bloody world. Thankfully, there's only 2 people watching right now. But when those numbers go up and there's random people that I don't know in chat, that's what makes me nervous. You guys all put me at ease. But knowing on fight night that I am actually live as opposed to just doing a video entry, excuse me guys, sorry. I get a very dry throat very quickly. Oh yeah, this is another lock that I've worked. Welsh Lock Picker sent me this, but this is a dimple lock. But at the minute I'm struggling. Hi tablet. I'm struggling with actually getting my tension tool to sit in there properly, so I'm going to cut this plastic off because it's got quite a lip on it, if you can see, a plastic, so it's hard to get the tensioner in. But I thought I'd try and pick this dimple lock. Hey Lenny, good to see you, Grouchy. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. You've missed the whole 40 minutes of me rambling on about nothing, so don't worry. I'm just becoming more accustomed to live for fight night and just for lives in general. Um, like I was saying to the guys, I do actually get very nervous. Oh, that moves. So that'll just slide off actually. Well, it'll only slide off if you pick it open, you sausage. But anyway, sorry, I get so distracted so easily. I'm like, squirrel! But, and I am actually like that in real life, by the way, guys. If I see a squirrel anywhere, the car gets stopped, excuse me, everything stops, and I'm like, squirrel! I just love squirrels. Anyway, so, what shall we talk about now? What else am I doing? No, really. I do my chores on a morning like a good adult. Hi, Minnie. Are you coming to say hello to everybody too? There's another fur baby. Oh, where is she? We can't see her. Say hi, Mimu. That one's Stripey's. She's one of my old cats. She's 11 this year. Oh, my phone's coming out of the holder thing. Oh, I've got a few, Lenny, don't forget. I've got Boots sat over there. I've got Fat Cat curled there. I've got Minnie here. Bailey the Pooch is there, and then all the kittens and their mums outside. Thankfully. Oh, hi, Cedar. Good to see you. Thank you for dropping in. It's very impromptu when I do a live, so there's no point me trying to arrange anything. It's just how my brain works. It's easier not to, because then I get anxious about it. So it's easier to just do things when I'm in the moment. And I thought, Sarah, if you don't do it right now, you're going to go to bed and then you won't have done it at all today, and then you're just going to build up the anticipation of a live. And it doesn't need to be stressful, especially when it is only you guys. You know, you're all my friends, so it's easy. But when them numbers go up and you see random people watching you, you're like, oh, it's quite scary. So, anything else? Anything else? What can I say about these? I don't know if you guys have tried any of the bare bones, but oh my days, they are beautiful. I mean, I'm not really using them at the moment because I don't think my locks are worthy of it. I'm kind of keeping them for as I get more up to the higher security stuff. But just playing around with them. I mean, I don't know if you've seen, guys, but I do actually have really long fingers. And if Swamp got some of these, I know he did. I don't know if he's received them yet, actually. But and yeah, if you can see how long they are as a pick, and my fingers are still longer than it. So to find, and I don't know if you know, but this is from the Bare Bones set. What RuneSmith? No, it's not from the Bare Bones set. It's from the Ashes to Ashes set, from the collaboration with RuneSmith and Bare Bones, and these coffin-shaped handles. RuneSmith made a prototype coffin a while ago, and as soon as I seen the shape of it, I was like, that would be perfect for me. And then I remember our first conversation when I first got invited to Discord and the dog pack, and I had commented about wanting some custom pics, but I actually meant handles at the time. And he said, oh, I'm working on something at the minute. And then I remembered when I got them, I was like, yeah, they are freaking amazing. I do need to get my hands on some of the paddle tensioners from Sea Stew Do. They are awesome, aren't they, Swamp? Like I said, I mean, the locks that I'm working on at the minute are kind of not worthy of them. They actually are. So I dip them in and out of a lock every once in a while. But Oh, honestly, the reach for them and everything, and then the amount of maneuverability you've got because you've got that extra length. It's not slipping out of your hand here or anything like that. I'm really, really pleased. I actually took my length for this pick from this, but it ended up shorter than it should have been. But it still fits, and yeah. But I tried getting some the other week, Swamp, but we don't have the same, because I don't have PayPal. So we don't have the same paying service at all. So he said I'd have to wait until he got his shop up and running. But now I think his shop's on pause, I'm not sure. But I really want some of them, because every time I'm tensioning at the minute, because I'm tensioning with tools like this, I'm on this side edge. Do you see, instead of the flat side, and I look at it and I always think, if that was just twisted, so that was flat and that was in exactly how I needed it to be. But yeah, that's my other quandaries. I do need some of them for definite from Stu. You all seen my poker chips, didn't you? I'm gonna send, because Swamp, you're supposed to see. Oh, you're seeing Stu tomorrow, and Elroy. Ooh, you having secret meetups? Interesting. Yeah, because I really do need some, Lenny. I just don't know how to get the payment to him, unfortunately. And you were going to do me a really good price, because I was going to get the Tok Bok and Helix as well, just so I'd got them all. Oh, that's awesome. I wish I lived nearer some of the guys, like Sai and Dots. If I lived nearer to them, it'd be cool. Two adjustable wrenches. You could probably put a twist on it. Only 90 degrees. Try on a crappy one. On a tensioner, would I have to heat it up first, Cedar? Would that help? Because that was my other thing that you might be able to answer. Should I? Because I'm still working on this Cedar. Cedar. I don't know why I said Cedar. I'll call you CJ instead. So yeah, I'm still working on this. So I've got to take a little bit more of this whip off here. But I was thinking, if I heat treat this and quench it, will that re-strengthen the steel again? Question for somebody out there who maybe knows, because it does have a little bend in it already, so I did have to. I mean, this is only a prototype in the end. This is my beginning of a long journey that I'm going to go down with, and I have no cutlery left. Honestly, I'd look at my dinner. Hi, Chuck Soup. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, well, do you know what? Because what I actually thought, if I can extend it quite a little bit more length, heat treat it and put a twist in it, quench it, then round the twist off. That'd strengthen it, wouldn't it? Putting a twist in it. Just in the stem bit here. Anyway, so these are my things, yeah, that I'm working on. Normally, this time of night, like I said, because at the minute I am hand filing this bleeding thing to get this flare off of the bottom, and because I'm a tight ass and don't want to pay for no, because I got two little kits with my Dremel, I bought an extra kit and one I got some with it. Excuse me, but the ends for the grinding actually wore down quite quickly. Now that might be my fault, because I didn't use no kind of like oil or anything. I don't know why I didn't think. I know when I'm working with glass, because I make bongs out of glass bottles. So I drill glass. So I know when I'm working with glass to at least use WD-40 or so, even cooking oil, just to keep the hole where I'm drilling cool enough for it to not shatter the glass. But yeah, I didn't think when I was carving this, and like Stoffel said to me, you've cut the end off of that really well. What did you use? Did you oil? Did you water? And I was like, shit, I didn't use nothing. But my cutting wheel hasn't worn down a lot, and I've made two cuts, big cuts with it. Where's the other bit that I cut off? It's in here actually. So obviously you can see I cut the handle off, but I also cut this bit off here. That way around, yeah. I cut that chunk off there. Now this piece, it hasn't cut as cleanly, but it's still not, it's not too bad. Not too bad. But that one cut really, really clean, but it's a lot more solid to cut against. And I just kept it slow to start with. But yeah, so I've got to buy some more drill bits, and this I'm making it a labour of love, to be fair, because I could just buy some more grinding stones, and I have got this one, but I don't know what this one's for. I don't know. See, oh, that's actually really fine, great as well, I think. Can't feel very well on the end of my fingertips, which is so annoying sometimes, especially trying to tension. It's getting quite annoying, actually. So I've got Raynaud's phenomena in the end of my hands, so they go right when if I'm out in the cold, they hurt so bad, and then when I come in and they're warming up, they hurt really bad as well. But so the ends of my fingertips in certain places have very, like, the sensitivity in them's gone, which can be a bit of a bitch when you're trying to tension. So what's everybody else working on? It feels weird. What, two adjustable wrenches? So I'm gonna have to try that. Do I have I have a plumber's wrench. I have one lot of pliers. My other multi-tool don't have pliers on it, it has like secateurs on it instead. I think that one's more like for sharpening. Working on getting my challenge locks into the wild. I'm sorry, Chuck Soup, I'm not aware of any other. Have you done any challenge locks before? I mean, is there any others out in the community? I can't wait until I can make mine. How the heck do you make a snake pig? A snake, not a snake pig. A snake, a rattlesnake pin. That's what you can ask Elroy tomorrow for me, Lenny. How the heck do you make a rattlesnake pin? I've tried processing it in my head over and over and over and over again to work out how you get a hoop round a piece of brass. Do you put the hoop over the piece of brass and then tap the end of the brass out so that it's flared, so the hoop don't come off of it? So working out the kinks. Yeah, it's going to take me a while to be working out the kinks, but I just love this process. There's so many things, isn't there? Yeah, there's so many things, so many ways. I think I'm enjoying the challenge of a dimple lock. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get levers. And I've seen Coxie take I think some find a hollow brass tube, then cut a T that will fit through, then hammer the part flat to hold them on. Yeah, I thought there was something that entailed hammering the top. That's the conclusion and my brain got to eventually. It takes a while, Lenny, honestly. My mum used to say I had to do everything the hard way, and that's just the way my brain works. I reverse engineer everything. So trying to work back from how I see it, what's the step before that? What's the step before that? What's the step before that? That's actually how my brain works with everything in life. So yeah, trying to make the rattlesnake pin in my mind, I was like, when I first saw him, I was like, what the heck? And then realising that they were in a challenge lock, they weren't machine made, these were made by hands. It's like, how? But there's then men that can carve balls inside balls, isn't there? Balls inside balls. Sorry, my mind went off on one then. Elroy's Toys is the goat of custom pin making. So now I'm going to sound really stupid. What's GOAT an acronym for? The God of all time? Did I get that right? The God of all time of custom pin making. He actually is. Even if it doesn't mean God of all time, it should mean God of all time. I'm the way the greatest of all time, almost. Um, yeah, and the speed that he gets them out as well, do you know, and there's got to be a lot of thinking that goes into them, a lot of process, but it's mental. I can't wait to get my hands on one. I know I've opened this one that Si sent me, but he wasn't sure whether he'd made that an easier pick at the time, and it is the first jail I've picked, but I have picked unchanged Yales since. If I say Yales as plural, but I actually think I've only opened... Oh no, I have opened more than one, because I opened the Yale what Rabbi sent me. So I've ordered some front loaders so that I can sort euros out properly by cutting them on both sides, and then I'll be able to put them back together on both sides. So then once I've got that Yale back in working order, I might upload it, because technically I think the Yale that Rabbi sent me is a blue belt lock, and I don't know how many locks you have to open for your blue belt. Someone on a package, yeah, Rebel, he's been working it on a while, bless him. I don't know if he's posted it, Chuck, though, because I know he's gone on holiday this week, or he's gone away to see his mum. And he did say before, a couple of days before that, that he needed my email address and my phone number for customs. So he had the customs paperwork to fill out, bless him, and all sorts of stuff. So I'm not sure if it's been sent to me yet or not. But I'm hoping to get some the paddle tensioners from Stu at some point. So if you want to send something to Stu for me, and I can send him extra postage or whatever, I don't know. But is that what you were meaning? Oh, was you going to send me a challenge lock? Ooh. No, honestly, I can't wait to get my hands on. It's like the purple haze is a challenge lock, but with Si saying he wasn't sure whether he made it an easier pick, I feel like it was less of a challenge. He spoilt my thrill, bless him. Oh, it's Stripey's. I call her Minnie because she's a mini version of their mum. So her sister's black and white, and then they had a brother called Merlin, but he ran away and didn't come home. But yeah, Stripey's. Their mum is Snuggles, and she moved out when I got the dog and lived round the corner from the house that I've recently moved from. But she's a mini version of her mum. She's gorgeous. Now you milk her love. She taps you when she wants a love. She'll put a paw on your face like that. It's very cute. So actually, yeah, Chuck, you're still working out the kinks, did you say? So does that mean you haven't made a challenge lock yet? I've got €5 with keys, and I'm going to send some to Si. I'm going to cut them in half first so I can send some over to Swamp, because Swamp's going to be my distributor for my swag in the Americas. Bless him. He volunteered. It's his own fault. And when I send the package to Swamp, Lenny, your lock's going to get put in there as well. He said to send a note with it, but it actually says your name on it, so I don't think he's going to forget who that one's for. It isn't spelled Lenny, it's spelled Leni. I did squirt it with some WD-40 and give it a little bit of a sand, but I didn't want to do nothing else. It's only a made in China lock, unfortunately, and I haven't picked it because it's full of gunk. But it's because it said Lenny on it. I bought you it. Of all four of the one in production. Of all four of the... I'm not sure what that comment's to, Chuck. Or of all four... You've got 4 challenge locks in production and you're working the kinks out on all of them. Right. That's interesting to know. So are those your first lot that you've ever done then? Has anybody else got challenge locks out in community? I don't know who else makes them within our little group. Have you made any, Swamp? Yeah, I can't wait until I can get my hands on some. And to start making them, that's what I was saying. I'm going to send Swamp over some euros, so I've got to cut them in half, which I can do that over the next few days because I've got loads of cutting discs with the Dremel. So I'm going to cut them in half and sand them down, and then I can send him some over. Then I can keep 2 to make into challenge locks, and not yet. Oh, well, do you know what, Swamp? If you want, I'll get keys cut for these euros, and then I can send the euros over with keys, and then if you want to make them into challenge locks, I mean... actually, let me get my front loaders. I'll cut them in half. I don't need the front loaders if they're cut in half, I know, actually. But I'll get the front loaders anyway, but I'll cut them in half and I'll gut them and I'll see what's inside in it and I'll see what the size of the pins are. Don't waste my money. Do you know, you've all sent me things and that's how we pay it forward in this community, and none of you's ever asked me for bloody postage or anything. So don't you tell me, alright? Yeah, but no, that's what I was saying. I'll gut them and see if the pins are of a good size for you to at least faff around with. Because if you've got spare pins, old pins to practice on before you buy a brass rod or whatever to do the... Because like Si, he alters the pins, doesn't he? He doesn't make brand new ones. He alters them, so... But, I mean, even some of the work he's done, that's why he called the last challenge lock AK-47, because honestly, all them torpedoes in that was taking you out. I told him, I said, call that AK-47. He has a love for the herb, just like I do, so he's calling all of his challenge locks after certain herbs of the past. And I said AK-47, and he said, yeah, that's a good one for that lock. So, anyway, boys and girls, I've been on rambling for an hour, so I might leave you, because I don't know what to do. I don't know, do you want me to do something, or do you want me to talk, or do you want me to bugger off? It is nearer to my bedtime, but I did hashtag lockboss on CLK. I'm so sorry as well, Swamp. I never got back to your message when you said hashtag lockboss last week because I fell asleep. I fell asleep. Like, I don't even know. Within minutes of the last message to you, I think. Because G Keyman usually reminds me as well that CLK is on, but it's usually... I can't think what time it is. I think it's midnight here. Now that my thumb is healed. Why? What did you do to your thumb, Chuck? Yeah, I know, GK. I've done my hashtag lock boss already in their chat in case has healed. The wife has given me back the pin making power tools. Oh, was you unsupervised with power tools, Chuck? See, that's why I can't do. I was gonna do a live of me using the Dremel, and then I thought, no, you just can't, Sarah, at all, because I have no health and safety. I put the knife in the vice, in the little vice that I use for my locks, right? I sat outside on the steps. I put the vice in between my feet to hold it so that I could cut the handle off. So, and I had no goggles on. These are my goggles. And yeah, so I thought I better not do a live with while I'm using my Dremel. The very first time I tried making pins, I cut up my front pay, Brad, so the wife took the tools away until it healed. Oh, bless you. Until it's healed. But if the accident happened when you were fully healed in the first place, then is it wise to give you one even when you've healed? Really? Be careful. That's all I can say. Know the limitations of your tool. And also remember, you are a tool yourself, Chuck. What do you mean, shush? I often say that, I am a tool. I'm the biggest tool in the toolbox, trust me. I'm a nut short of a bolt or something, I don't know. Don't give the wife any ideas. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? When I was looking at what I was doing and I was thinking, and then Stoffel asked me all the questions about how I'd cut it and that, and I thought, oh, I'll do a video and show him, and then I thought, can't be posting that on YouTube. I know we say to kids don't pick locks, but then I've got to, no safety goggles, holding the vice with my feet, and whatever. Gotta run. Cheers, Lenny. You take care. Have a good day, my friend. And I shall catch up with you soon. All right. Bye for now. And thank you for dropping by. It's muchly appreciated. So, yeah. I've got lots of things that I'm working on. And lots of things that I want to work on. But at the minute, I'm still learning so much about picking just itself. My mind, I mean, I need to do two things at once usually to be able to concentrate, if that makes sense. I struggle to actually just concentrate on one thing, so I'm usually watching your guys' videos through the day, but I've had murder on my mind, so I've just been watching stupid real life murderous peoples and the stories recently, just to give myself a little bit of a break. Because I think there's only so many times you can say that's a good pick. When you comment on somebody's video, and I don't want to feel like insincere in my comments. I want, like, if I reply to your comments on my posts, or even if I post a comment, I've been picking for about 1.5 years now, and I've found out there is far more to still learn than I've learned so far, definitely. That's why it excites me so much, Chuck, because it's going to be a constant learning. I mean, the one thing that I'm struggling at the minute is focusing on individual pins, and that's what I'm trying to teach myself. Focus on feeling the individual pins. And that is a lesson in itself, I'm finding, really. And because again, the tolerances between even like the same makes of lock, these are two completely different picks. This red one that got gifted to me by DMAC is so much easier to pick than this one that I bought from Sai. And this one, I think he might have picked it out of the box, and that were it. So it had only been picked once before I got it. So the springs in it are still really stiff. So cheeky, actually, that's what I needed to say. Ask if I want to swap my lock for fight night from the black one to the red one. Do I need to post a new picture on Discord of this lock instead of this lock? And I might need to get another Abus as well, because it just doesn't like me at all. And I find, what did I find? I found this little hook, oh, and a flat Z-bar tensioner it was, wasn't it? I've wrote on back of one of these tensioners somewhere, but I don't know which one it is. Oh, actually, was it this one in the end? Yeah, this Abus just, honestly, it was, when I first bought it and all, it was so crunchy. It was unbelievable, because it's a brand new one. So I do need to put the picture up. Yeah, it's the same model. It's just I want to use the red 410 as opposed to the black 410. I'll do it over the next few days though, once I decide whether I'm going to use this Abus or not. I have noticed as well, picking in the vice is better for me because I have such a tight grip on my lock when it's in my hand that sometimes I forget that I'm tensioning this finger, so it's hard to concentrate and think, right, the rest of my hand has to be tight to keep the lock in place, but then this tensioning finger has to be loose. So I have realised that a lot of the times it is better for me to pick in the vice, but I've got the vice at a funny angle at the minute, so it's a little bit more ergonomical for me. I don't think this is one of the old Chinese tensioners. But yeah, I can't, like when I messaged Nick's Pics and I was like, I cannot get into this Abus. I thought I was never going to open it. And then the day after I sent him that, I actually did get it open. And I have had it open a few times, but not consistently. Not consistent enough for fight night, for sure. And it's 4 pins. It's 4 bleeding pins. Which lock were it? It wasn't until I looked on LPU. I can't remember which lock it was. I was like, I thought it was a 6-pin lock. So I kept looking for the 6th pin. And it wasn't. It was only a 5-pin lock. I was like, that's why I can't find the 6th pin. It's not even there. Oh, that's another thing. Well, you're all here, guys. So, you know, not like I'm going for any speed picks. It's just a query that I had. On LPU, you got the speed picks, but where can you view them? That who's got the record, and how do the records work? Are you picking against your own record, or are you picking against like the world's records on LPU? Does that make sense? There's people still here, so and I see all these people's lives. There's people out there that spend all day writing other people's name in sand. Now, it's very pretty, and I appreciate the aestheticness of it. But how can they get so many views? Because people want the name wrote in sand. It don't make sense to me at all. Anyway, and then there's strange people in the world that do YouTube. And I don't like seeing anybody being bullied at all. That's not right on YouTube, no matter what. But there are some strange people on YouTube. And that's coming from somebody who thinks quite strange. But yeah, I think often I'm like, are you just there so that to attract the bullies? I don't get it. It's like, what are you doing? But anyway, I shouldn't knock anybody on YouTube, because if you're out there, you're out there. Just like me. Probably all just as nervous as I am when I do this stuff. I'm not nervous now, because now there's only 2 of us. two of you even. But yeah, rambling. So, gentlemen, whoever's still there, I think I shall say good night. Oh, actually, do you know what? I'll sit and finish my finger of whiskey first. I have one finger of whiskey every night to go to bed with now. Helps the medicine go down. So, GK man, do you have any advice on picking this stupid 4-pin Abus? Or is it a case of just picking another one? Should I buy another one, do you think? I'm just concerned. Approved. What's approved, Swamp? What's approved? What? What are we congratulating you on? Tell us. You come back. What's approved? I'm all excited now. Ah. I thought you meant you'd had something approved on LPU, you sausage. Yeah, and it has to be straight. It's like, why do people do that nastiness? In summer. Hi, Roy. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Actually, now you're here, are you a tattooist by any chance? Your ink versus steel. I have a prescription that I have a sticker on it that says alcohol may intensify the effects of this medication, and I'm wondering if it's a warning or suggestion. Yeah, most of my medications say avoid use with alcohol, and I'm like, is it opposite day? Oh, no, right. It's with your channel being called Ink versus Steel. That's why I wondered. But yeah, I need some new tattoos. And I do need some new tattoos. I need my back finishing off, actually. I had a really good friend doing a full piece on my back, but he got ill during it. So it's never been fully finished. But I would have more. Originally, I wanted the top of my thigh to be decorated as a tree trunk, but covered in like tree frogs and flying squirrels and all them kind of tree living creatures. But I've not had that done. Because they cost a lot of bleeding money and all. And some of my tattoos, because of the colours that I have in my ink, some of them have got metal in the inks. And because I have to have a lot of MRI scans, sometimes it makes my tattoos tingle. It's weird. It is actually weird, really. It's yeah. But anyway, that's just a different thing I've noticed about my tattoos. But yeah, I would be covered in them, but only in certain places. I mean, I don't mind tattoos on women specifically, but I do think like certain places for their face on a woman for definite. But I'd have even told Mike Tyson he looked stupid when he got his face tattoo and all. I think they look silly on people's faces. My stepbrother has a big bald head and he's got them on his head. I wouldn't mind one on my head, but then I'd have to have no hair, so that wouldn't work. I've always wanted an eye tattooing on the palm of my hand as well. But because of my arthritis, you won't be able to see it very well. Oh, I had the laser done on my belly. Oh my days, Roy. Oh, on my belly. The tattoo itself was bad enough on my belly. I can handle the pain of tattoos. It does not bother me at all. I meditate. Honestly, as well, I really do. I can fall asleep with a tattoo. But the one on my belly, because I couldn't breathe while he was tattooing, I had to stay still. It hurt. But years later, getting it removed, oh my gosh, yeah, that did hurt. It was like having hot electrified needles stuck in here. Yeah, It was horrible. I mean, the afterwards didn't bother me at all, but the actual procedure itself, I was like, and then she'd move it along to the next bit, and I'd be like, oh, oh, and it zaps you. It's like, oh gosh, yeah, not my favourite at all. I had it done 4 times, and then I was supposed to leave it for a certain length of time and go back for another 4. The tattoo's pretty much removed. You can't read what it says anymore. I mean, it only said eternity, but me and my ex-girlfriend had matching ones, and it was on my belly, so it did need removing. And but yeah, you can't see what it says, but there's still just a little triangle part of it, because she was a I can't remember what star sign she was anyway, but she drew her star sign in with my star sign, and I'm Sagittarius, so she drew an arrow for the T, and the top of the T had the arrow tip on it, so you can still see the little arrow tip on my belly. I was like, nah, bro, I ain't going back for that. No, definitely not. I got a deal from a clinic in Manchester, and I was living in Leeds at the time, so every time I went, I had to sit back on the coach to Leeds because I didn't have the car. I didn't have a car at the time. Oh, and the burnings when it's first done, it can be a bit uncomfortable. But yeah, the actual don't get tattoos if you're gonna get them removed. Get them covered. Definitely get them covered up if you can. I mean, I did have. That's a cover up. My seahorse. There's a name under there, and then my son's name was under there, but I got his name wrote straight back there when I got my lobster. So I've got a lobster on one forearm and my seahorse on my other. But they are actually cover ups. There's it said Kim under one and Ryan under the other, but I got, because Ryan's looked odd going down my arm on its own. So I got the lobster and the seahorse. So they're cover ups. The one on my back covers up 2 little ones on my shoulder blades from when I was younger. They weren't bad tattoos, they were just so faded they needed covering up really, but this colour unfortunately has started to bleed. Can you see like the little tinge here? Mine were all shit army tattoos, wife's name, Grim Reapers, Welsh Dragons. Yeah, oh god, yeah. I can imagine. Oh, and you've had them removed as well. Did you get any of them covered up? Oh, I'd pay to be covered up, but definitely not pay. I was paying somebody else to do that to me in the 80s. Hi, good afternoon, DP. As you can see outside my window, it's good evening and good night. Yeah, yeah, all of them are covered, thank goodness, innit? That's it. We like the tattoos when we first get them. We think we look cool, but then we're grateful that there's an actual good tattooist out there that can do really good cover-ups. Because I must say, I am really impressed with my lobster still. And how long have I had him now? Is it? Oh, probably about. I'm trying to think. When did I get him? Did I get him before my dad passed away? So at least 15 years I've had him. My lobster. It's called Cecil. And my seahorse doesn't have a name, unfortunately. And I've got a big Buddha on my back, and then I've got this on my chest. I want this making more into like a like a necklace almost, I suppose. Because I've got a big cherry blossom tree on my back with my Buddha, but it's got no cherry blossoms on it, so I want some coming off of this one on my chest that'll go to the cherry blossom tree on here. I'm just rambling and waffling on about shite, gentlemen. What are you all up to? I need to do something with this dimple lock to be able to get a tensioner in it. And I realised something about the tensioner thing. I was wrong in how I'd interpreted. If you're pushing the pins down, you've got tension down, if you're pushing if you're pushing the pins that way, counterclockwise, you've got to push the tensioner clockwise. If you're pushing the pins clockwise, you've got to push the tensioner counterclockwise. So yeah, I've worked it out finally. Do you want to see me picking some locks? Would you rather watch me pick and see the fur babies? Well, there's not much of a fur baby to see. Have you seen this? This is my guard dog. Yes, mate, opposite direction. Oh, I get so distracted, right? I was like, what are you on about? But you're on about dimple locks, aren't you? So yeah, I've worked that out finally, properly, right way round. But I'm struggling with tensioners, guys. Because when I see guys in the videos, their tension tools are like really chunky. So they fit in the full slot. And I don't... I've got more tensioners than this though. Where's all my tensioners gone? Oh, they're all in things. It's like, where's all my tensioners? They're all in locks, Sarah. Oh my gosh. So that's my... Ugh. These handles of greyhounds are great for picking my bleeding tensioning tool back up. When you know when you can't, you fiddling like that. Do the 410. Oh, come on then, let's have a go. Let's have a go if you think you're hard enough. So, I'll show you. This is the angle. Which way am I picking? Am I going to pick this way? Yes, I do believe I am. So I've been trying to get this 410 today, but oh my days, Roy, it's just not having none of it. I've squirted it with WD-40. I wanted to use this because it's more to be more of a challenge, because this one's quite, it's like an older lock. It were really used when I got it. Where have I just put the bleeding tensioner that I need for this lock? That didn't go in there. There it is. Sorry. Yeah, that bleeding black one, oh my days, it is just not having none of it. I mean, it's got a bit of a knack to it, because I've got to set pin 1 first, then go find the standard pin, set that, and then go through the spools that set that. We keep coming back to pin 1 on the black one. Oh yeah, you can't time me at the minute. Yeah, I know what you mean, Roy, but on this black one, I've got to set the first pin first, then go to the back, then come through to the spools, but resetting pin 1 all the time. I don't know why. It's like, because the bitting on the key, pin 1's either a higher or a lower. I can't really remember which way around than the rest of the pins anyway. So like this, you seen it then, didn't you, going to the false set. So, and then, like you say, it's just coming back through them all. It's because I'm not concentrating as well. And I've not got it set at the right angle as well. I've realised that if I have... Actually, you might not be able to see that. If I have it right in the middle of my table like that, then I can put my elbows on the table as well, because I've recently been getting a lot of arm pain, and not for any reason to do with my lock picking, just in general, like doing things in the caravan and stuff. But Yeah, so I'm trying to find the most ergonomic way. I can open this way quicker than this, so I don't know what I'm doing. I've really been trying so hard to concentrate on what each pin needs me to do as opposed to what I want each pin to do. This is the... Oh, actually, no. I was going to use the black one for Nick's vice versa challenge. I mean, I can pick this one up, pins up and pins down, she says. Honestly, I can pick it. Right, start again, Sarah, back. I've got no chance of well, not this month anyway. Actually, I don't know, I've still got a week and a half. I know I've opened this. Was it this one? No, it was the black one, wasn't it? I opened in 4 minutes. But now I can't even get that open at all, and mind in 4 minutes. That's why I said, "Hiya, raccoon. How are you doing? Good, sir. I'm surprised you have time to pop in, so that's appreciated. You're all busy, having baby bulls being born. How is everything? Is everything going all spring-like? It's ace. I love being more close to nature now I'm here. I've always loved it anyway, but actually living in nature is so much better for your health. Genuinely. I mean, I don't have things to deal with like you guys. I have 9 toddlers. All my fur babies are like toddlers. See, I didn't get this. So did I get it open? I got it open this morning, quite quickly, and then all of a sudden everything goes to pot. Maybe it's because I've not had enough whiskey. Doing well, keeping busy. I can imagine. I can bloody imagine. Oh, I think it must be a wondrous thing, seeing the cycle of life so closely, like on the farm. You know, it's mental. I'm all down for eating meat. I'm not. I know animals have their place in society just like we do, don't they? How am I doing today? I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. Thank you. I've got a few things on my mind at the minute, so I'm struggling concentrating, which is really annoying me because, like I said, I'm trying to focus on each pin individually. But for me, to set my mind to think about just one thing is so bloody difficult, guys, honestly. See, you can really see the counter rotation. And I know I should have had this open already. It's pin 1, come on. That's the other thing, isn't it? When you know you're only 1 pin away, you're always just 1 pin away, just 1 little tap. I'm getting less false clicks or understanding more of what is a false click to a real click, if that makes sense. I can do this way quicker, honestly, guys. Oh, God. The first fight night, and I'm going to still be trying to open my master lock and end round, aren't I? Me 140, I mean, not me 410. Oh, don't. What have I done? Bugger it, it's all in the name of fun, isn't it? Well, I hope you win all the battles life's unlocked. Thank you, Raking Raccoon. And right back at you, sir, right back at you. And you know what? Unfortunately for him or her up there, whoever our creator is, he made a fighter. So, yeah, I don't mind taking it on the chin, losing a few battles in life. I do have my battle scars and I wear them proudly. But I wish we didn't have to have them, innit? Hey, just wanted to tell you that Jesus loves you very much and he died for you. Feel the force. May the fourth be with you. I appreciate that Jesus loves me very much, but I don't think he died for me. It was a very long time ago. I don't talk politics or religion because I'll usually get shit by end of conversation. Yeah, no, I appreciate Jesus, but yeah, that was a very long time ago now, so he didn't die for me personally. But I appreciate somebody letting me know that Jesus loves me. Well, same what? I hate this one-way conversation, Roy. There's a cat outside. Shall we see if it'll come in the window? Oh. Come on. Who is it? Come on. Darwin. Come on then. There's a cat above the window. Can you see this, guys, actually? Oh, you missed him. Ah, no religion, no politics, yeah. It's not a good place to be, is it, really? I'll stick to what I know, to be fair, Roy. And yeah, I don't know much about locks, but I'm learning. But I know even less about Jesus or religion, because religion is changed so much by men, not male, just by society. It's changed and wrought and different to what it's supposed to be. So I can't have a reasonable discussion with somebody about religion and then tell me that some 2,000 years ago is still supposed to be relevant to me right now when I have to live here and now and today. Oh God, here we go. Now I'm on religion. No. And most everything else for that matter. What's that? I use windshield wiper inserts. See, Chuck, you've got a point there, but the only windshield wiper inserts that I have at the minute are the ones that are actually on my car. Now, I know Si's going to send me some parts of bicycle spokes for making the tensioning tools. So you made... So you made a pick for your 410, not a tensioner, you mean, Chuck? Or did you make a tensioner or no? Because this tulip tensioner or whatever it's called, this funny bendy one, that's exactly it. Exactly it. I was having a conversation with my friend yesterday about morals. Do you know, illegal wrongs to me aren't always moral wrongs. And I will stand by my morals all day long. You made a tensioner. Ah. Hello, Darwin. This is Darwin. He gets on the roof of the caravan and climbs and jumps in through the door off the roof. I don't know how he does it, and he's just done the same in the window. I knew it was you, though, my handsome boy. This is Darwin. Say hi, everybody. Say hi to all the people, Darwin. He's like, no, Mummy. Are you tired? Cheeky face, aren't you? That's interesting to know you made a tensioner. Because everybody always says about making a pick out of the wiper inserts. Is it like a paddle tensioner almost then, Chuck? Like the lily pads, the stews? A Darwin Award. What is a Darwin Award, Raccoon? I don't know what one is. You've not yet made a pick. Have you seen my dimple pic, Chuck? it's still work in progress. Obviously, it's a prototype, and I'm making it specifically for my hands. I mean, I've had rheumatoid arthritis for 34 years, so I do have a lot of damage in my hands. I've got a full elbow replacement, so my elbows. What is that, lad? What lad? I'm not a lad. What is that? What's what? There's a lot of things here, bruv. What are you talking about? Shall I point? Say when. Ah, what is that? That'd be whiskey. It's all right. I don't care anyway. But the burning mill. What are we asking? What is what? The thing you was holding. This. When should we say when? Oh, my prototype thing. So I'm trying to make a pick, a dimple pick. I don't know. Do you know what a dimple lock is? So obviously, ordinarily, locks come this way around, but a dimple lock comes that way around. So you have to the pins come up and down in the chamber like this. Yeah, it's for dimples. You can't see on the end, Chuck, but it's actually it goes down into you know, so it's thinner here. Oh, you can see it there, can't you? Kinda. But I'm making it more round. So I'm hand filing it at the minute. Yeah, that's what I'm trying for. Trying's the operative word there again. No, I don't think I'm doing too bad. I mean, it is more about the ergonomics at the moment for me. Like I said, I've had arthritis for a heck of a long time, and I can adapt with my hands way better than I can adapt with my feet. And with rheumatoid arthritis, we have a saying: if you don't use it, you lose it. I used to pick poundland locks with eyebrow pluckers. Hi, Green. Good to see you, friend. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things you can pick with random things out there. What's your name? Sorry, the burning mill. Um, I mean, you should see what some of the guys use for shims. It's absolutely crazy. I'm looking great, thank you. So I am, or my pick, or me, or just in general. Yeah, I'm just testing my stuff out for fight night and that. You know, making sure my signal's good and my setup's good and everything. Obviously, there's a bit more on my face in the video while I'm just talking. I was supposed to try and pick in that one up, but that didn't really go nowhere. So yeah, this is my prototype, and it's going to keep getting worked on until I am fully happy with it. And then it might have to get put somewhere, because until I know whether I can... Signal is great. Oh, that's good, Green. Until I work out whether I can heat treat this and quench it to strengthen it. Because what I was hoping to do was take some more of this whip off here to make it longer, then heat treat it, twist it, and quench it. So just to make that stem stronger, but then once I've twisted it, to sand that twist down so it's round again. But yeah, I'm making it more round at the moment. But I'll show you in general. It does actually bloody work. Oh no, I made a tensioner for it as well. I forgot. Well, not made a tensioner. I adapted. No, I mean if I... Oh, cold work it only. If I heat treated it and quenched it, That's what I meant. I didn't mean just to heat treat. I meant quenching it and all. Because I've worked it loads, is all. So I don't know. Cold work it only. See, I've not hammered any of it either. I've just cut it and ground it down pretty much. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can see, Roy. There's been a bend in it, and it's been straightened out in the vise. And then I realised, I was like, oh shit. But yeah, I adapted this tensioning tool. These sides are filed down a little bit more. So then when I put it in like that, I mean, I don't pick this in hand either, but just to show you, it's actually quite unbalanced to pick in hand, the weight of it. And then it works. It actually works a treat. It really does. But I don't know about this lock very much because it's got writing in Hebrew on the front of it. Keep it cold, files, maybe Dremel, but slow and water quench. Right. It's probably because I'm not doing the water quench, actually. You know, when I'm using the Dremel. It's just I've ground all my... That's what's left of my stone. And that was quite flared the other day when I first started using it, and then I've ground my other stone down already as well. But then I seen this in the thing and I thought, oh shit, Sarah, you could have used that. It's like a little router bit, if you can see. But anyway, so water quench, that's what I'm going to have to remember when I work on it again with the Dremel, for definite. Whenever I'm working on it with the Dremel, I will remember to water quench now, Roy. Thank you very much. But yeah, it actually does work really well. It's just I don't work really well with it. I don't understand the dimple lock process enough yet, I don't think. But I have started getting better feedback. Oh, that was the other thing I've done as well. I've took the curve out of this so it's a bit more flat on that long part as well. But yeah, it does. It actually works really well at getting on the top of them pins and then twisting it. And because I can twist it the whole way around in the lock, because of the size of the scoop, it is absolutely amazing. I can't wait till I open my first dimple lock. Yeah, that's a fast removal. Ah, right. So yeah, I should have probably used that and take it slow. That's how come my cuts were so good, because I started slow and then I sped it up as I got the line cut. Then I could sit in it with my cutting wheel. So, I mean, I remember I bought a Dremel when they first came out years ago, and I was a landscape gardener at the time, and I thought, oh, I'll buy this Dremel and see if I can use it for all. But it just wasn't big enough for anything I obviously needed it for, so I sold it within a couple of weeks of having it. Never thought about it again. So I'm still getting to terms with the Dremel, but I'm glad I've got it, definitely. Actually, though, as well, the difference in Dremel bits to the cheap Chinese bits, should I just save my money and get the cheap Chinese bits? Because to me, they're all going to last the same length of time, aren't they, really? With how quick that one went down. And all I was doing was that shape there and making that more rounded, in, you know, trying to take the corners off of it. And in the corners that I've knocked off these edges here, I've all done that with hand filing it. But yeah, so this one's the first, and then this one is going to be the second, but it's going to be a double-ended one. And instead of having the handle as the handle, I'm going to have the handle for the dimple flag, and then on this end I'm going to make some kind of hook, but like a half diamond hook, if that makes sense. I know what it's going to look like in my head, but trying to explain it is a bit difficult. AliExpress sorted. I'll have a look tomorrow actually, and then because I can buy them in bulk then, can't, and I've just bleeding got them because I know I like this thickness of steel for the handles. I mean, the double-ended one that I'm gonna make, I'm hoping to keep the balance right, but it's gonna be difficult, obviously, because the handle part is heavier. But yeah, I'm hoping the balance it'll be still fairly, right for it. But yeah, this one's gonna be more of a double-ended one, so I can still make it longer for my hands, because this ended up being quite a lot shorter than it was supposed to be, because I used this, but I think I used just the handle as the template for this as opposed to the full length, because I would have preferred this pick to be as long as this. So yeah, altogether I've got definitely enough material on this knife to make a nice double-ended one. It's just taking enough material away from this side to make this side as light as this side, obviously. Just remember, the steel on knives, etc., is not cold worked, not high yield as they're called, so it will bend, mate, eventually. Right. See, that's why I thought if I'm thinking, because I don't know about these things, so I'm glad I've got you guys to think about, to help me out with this kind of stuff. I mean, it's something I'm interested in. I love ironmongery and forging and all that kind of stuff. Absolutely love it, but love watching it. I've got no experience of it, so that's what the difference is. Right. That's another reason why I thought if I make the dimple part out of the handle, then I've got more material, and hopefully it'll bend less, but it's still going to end up almost as thin as that, isn't it, either way? So yeah, it's because they're not high yield, isn't it? But I like them, will last but not long. But see, when you have, I have the right idea. Yeah, but just no on these. I was thinking of like maybe because where I live now, I'm gonna make a brick made barbecue at some point, so I can use that as a little heat forge if I needed to as well. Like proper old schooly with bellows and shit. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so I've got lots of stuff in my head and lots of things work in progress, as I'm sure you all have. But I feel like I've let the side down because I've not even picked this. I've not picked a lock at all since I've been talking. So this is my runesmith pick. This is the Eclipse Noir. And all my days, when you look at a pick and you're going to go in that keyhole. That's exactly what I thought when I saw this about the 410s. And I was like, no, I'm not putting a runesmith pick in my 410. How dare my 410 even suggest such a thing? But I was like, that's the right pick for the job though. So it ended up being the right pick for the job. So let's test that theory and show you. Come on. Don't make me look foolish now. It's so different when when no people are watching you. So bare bones, for instance, isn't high yield either. Right. Ah, yeah. Runesmith did actually mention that about um, the hooks in this Ashes to Ashes set. I think if I'm not wrong, the hooks are not made from high yield, but the half diamonds are, and you can tell the difference. Really tell the difference. I've hardly stuck this hook in anything, and it is really more for that manipulation of the higher security pins, where you're needing precision work, because you can just tell that it wants to flex on you. I'm not saying it's not a good pick, because it is, but yeah, you can tell it's not a good flex. But this one from Runesmith. Yo, bro, good to see you, Si. How's it going? How's it going? You all good, my friend? Cheers. So, a little fact for you guys. Mine and Si's birthdays are a week apart. I mean, there's years between us, like, but yeah, our birthdays are a week apart. Oh, come on, you can do this. It's like one pin away, guys, honestly. I'm bang on. Right, so I do retain some freaking things. That's good to know. I do get things right. Honestly, though, Roy, you won't believe. It's your birthday today. Oh, why didn't you say? We'd have all sung you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Roy. Happy birthday to you. Doo-doo. There you go. You can pay me not to sing again. Yeah, this one, that's what I was saying. This Eclipse Noir is high yield. And you can tell because the rigidity when I'm boasting against these pins. Because when I first got it, oh, so he says happy birthday to Roy, but don't even say hi to the Joker. Fine, just come and invade my space, Mark, why don't you? Yeah, all right. Look, he's still not said hello to me. He said hello to everybody else. Send you a chip for your birthday. I'll send you more than a chip. I've got stickers as well, you know. I shall send you. I will send you. I will send you. I told Swamp today. I said I need a woman, and I didn't mean in the biblical sense. Of all the things, one of the things that I hate doing the most is wrapping things up. And I've got so many things to send out. Oh my days, I have so many things to send out. I've got swag to send to Green Tools. I've got swag and locks to send to Swamp. I've got stuff to send to Si. I've got stuff to send to Nick. And then I'll send you an East 410 instead of an North 410. Yeah, and it's the packaging part of it that's daunting. I've got the money. It's not it's the money's not the problem. It's the damn packing. But thankfully, I'm thinking now, when I get presents from you guys, I always just try and open it with one slit, and then it's going to be easy for me to wrap it back up again, because you guys all wrap your things so well. It's like if I just cut one part of the box, then I've just got that one part of the box to wrap back up again. Yes, he is. Swamp's officially my distributor. Peace, Swamp. Love you, bruv. So yeah, it's the actual packaging, people. It's like, oh, for God's sake. And then And then I've got to write the names on the address labels because I don't have a printer at the minute. Because like a donut, I left stuff in the house because I just couldn't be bothered. The cat had chewed through the wire. One of the kittens when the other cats, not the new kittens. One of them chewed through the wire years ago, so I thought, oh, I'll just leave it there and get a new one. And guess what? I've not got a new one. So I've got to write my name labels, and then I've got to cut up all my stickers. Unless you all just want a sheet of stickers each. um, your favourite day is making a live. Mark, honestly, if you'd have seen me all day, the things that I have done to put off doing the live, but I need to do the lives because I need to get over my nerves for fight night. Because as you can see, whilst people are watching, I can't pick a freaking lock. I mean, to be fair, when I watch Greyhound on his lives, he doesn't always open locks. And in fact, Labs very rarely opens locks on his live. I love you, Labs, if you're watching. Everybody else opens locks on Labs, but it is right. And do you know what? It's because of the efforts that everybody else has put into creating it for us all that I think, why shouldn't I join? Why shouldn't I show my appreciation for what everybody else has put into it? Do you know, you got them nerves too, Mark, bless you. Are you, because I don't see you pick many locks, Mark. I know you can pick locks, obviously, but are you willing to join Fight Night at any point, Mark? Who else is joining here at some point? Swamp, are you signed up again for this month? Like I said, do you know, I've signed up now. What am I picking? I'm trying to pick the freaking lot, or I can pick this one. I can pick this one with my eyes shut and even possibly with my hands tied behind my back. Good. Eventually I will have to do a fight night. You should, Mark. It's just for the heck of it. Just for the heck of it. You know? And that's the hardest thing. I've got to be quiet. On fight night. It's like I've not got to chunter on and mumble and do all the other things that I would normally do while I'm picking a lock. I've got to just pick a lock. And that's like, it's extra pressure. Knowing you're like, oh my God, everybody's watching and I'm not saying nothing. Is it an uncomfortable silence for anybody? I mean, when I'm watching you guys do it, or when I've watched you guys do it, it's a heck of a lot of fun. But yeah, is the lockpicking engineer in again this month? I felt bad for him last month because I know he's way better than where he got to. On my days, I'm only one pin away. Superman got nothing on me. Anyway, is that bad to say I'm better at lockpicking than I am at singing, and I'm not that good at lockpicking? Oh God. Oh, it must be bedtime. All the fur babies have abandoned me. Lockjaw's got international. Has it? That's cool. Wait a minute. Look, no. My love locks, picking feeling, that good vibe, just like Shiny. I don't do much because it's sometimes uncomfortable for me. But hey, it's lock sporting community and we should be less nervous as its friends. You are exactly right there, Mark. That's what I think when I know it's you guys watching it. I'm myself, I'm cool, I'm all right, you know. I mean, I might mumble a little bit, but I'm all right. But when I realised, when I remembered the rest of the world could see me after I'd done the first live the other week, I was like, shit, bro. The rest of the world can see you. It's not just me and you guys. Do you know? Yes, Nick's asked that I send it to Richard. All right. Roy, could you send Northern Lights to FJ after maybe? Oh, yeah, because Richard will send it on to me anyway if we let him know. Thank you, guys. That's appreciated, Si. Yeah, I do want another crack at a challenge lock. Especially because you said you didn't know whether you'd made the other one easier. So I feel like I've still not even really picked my first challenge lock because you said that. But I'm keeping it. Nobody's having it. Oh, bless you, Mark. Do you know what? I always tell the kids, stick to what you're good at. And if I can make one person in the world smile, you know, fuck it. I used to say to the volunteers when I was the charity shop manager, please smile, because some of them people that are walking through that door, that might be the only smile they've seen all goddamn week. Some people came for debt advice, some people came for counselling, some people came to learn English and maths and IT, and then we had the shop and everything. I mean, I was going to put a sticker over the flag, and not because I don't mean that I support Gaza as well, but just above everything, it don't matter what country you're fucking in, or what religion you are. The only people I don't like are the ones that vote for Donald Trump. Okay, everybody else is fine. Sorry, maybe I should put the whiskey down. Nah, fuck it. But my smiling face is same as my angry face. This causes me problems sometimes. Like, do you know what I've got a habit of doing, and I shouldn't confess this, but you know when you see somebody like really straining, doing something on YouTube, and you think, I wonder, is that your sex face? I, I actually do wonder that, guys. I see like people putting effort and exertion into things, and I'm like, ooh, and I'm like, that's what you look like when you orgasm. I know it is. Oh, you gotta, you know, your face doesn't change. Oh, and your wife's still with you. Maybe that's why your wife's still with you, Roy. You've got this one down. Do not change the face. Well, to say I'm all nervous about doing lives, I've been on one for 2 bleeding hours, guys. I'm only waffling on because she's still here. Like Botox face. And you know, for all the laughing I've done in my life, I've still got no wrinkles. I spend quite a lot of time laughing at myself. There's a few people in life that I actually think are as amusing as me, because I know I am highly amusing. But Stoffel, honestly, he has me in stitches. I'm actually upset that he's not jumped on, to be fair, because some of the things that that man says, and I wish then, that's when I wish like we had a Discord video chat set up, because to reply to Stoffel, you need to write, well, he writes a story, and then you need to reply in a story as well, don't you? So yeah, it takes a bit more than the typing on the phone, and sometimes my fingers don't press the right buttons, and sometimes with my autistic brain I spell things the wrong way around, in the middle two letters, and then I'll have to read over the message before I send it, and then redo everything. So it's a right ball ache for me. So it is just easier talking. Poker face. He is in his one, honestly. And I know, it's me, Babas. Bailey, it's me. Bailey, it's me. The dog thinks somebody's knocking. Come here. Babas, it was me. He's like, no, it's outside, Mum. What is that even? How are you supposed to be a guard dog? You're not even an alarm clock. Anyway, fur baby protecting me. Have you seen the big dog, Mark? Trust me, that dog is scared of the dark, right? He walks behind me. I protect him, honestly. Oh no. Roy, are you a little bit tipsy? We've got Roy singing now. It's his birthday and he'll party if he wants to. How old are you, Roy? I know I should never ask a lady a question like that, but how old are you? Tell me now. I bet you're younger than me. Definitely younger than me. Fucking off. Fucking off. I meant fucking hell. I meant 54. So you're not younger than me then. You're a little bit older. A little bit older than me. I turned 50 last year, but unfortunately something really bad coincided with my birthday. One of my family members was going through something traumatic, so I didn't celebrate it, and it didn't feel right to celebrate it. But here's to my 60th. We're all on a meet up for my 60th, guys. Oh, so that's who your new best friend is then. That's why you never talk to me anymore. I know why you don't talk to me anymore, Si. Because my voice notes always take at least 12 to reply to. Oh, dearie me. Shall we see if we can pick this fucking lock? Sorry, Dark Wolf. It's the same one as before. I've been on this live for 2 hours and 12 minutes. Well, we're trying to sort something out about doing the UK meetup, but DMAC got told he was in charge of it, but then I don't think DMAC wants to be in charge of it. So, yeah, it's Roy's birthday today. Hey, hi, Sarah. Oh, my days. So, my contemplation was, should I take charge of the UK meetup just because I've got free time? Nice, I made it back before you ended. It's only because people are still here, Dark Wolf, or I'd have gone. The dog tries to tell me what time it is to go to bed and shit like that as 9 o'clock comes. He was actually just laid outside the bedroom door waiting for me to go to bed, and I'm like, nope, talking to my friends, trying to pick a fucking nug. Si, actually, Si, do you have a neighbour's 5540 you'd like to swap for a twat? Do you want a twat? This fucking 4-pinch twat is a twat. I've had this, what, I don't know, 2 weeks or something now. And I've probably opened it like 10 times in 2 weeks. It took me a week to get the first freaking open. Twat. So yeah, my thinking for fight night was, do you know what? I know you can't open them in time, but just put, you can open them all. So just put your name down for fight night. So I expect to see you all there. I'm in stitches now. The joker got me down for the count, never change. Please, I'm super happy with you. Bless you. Do you know what? Just concentrate on the 410. How? I can't just concentrate on one thing, no, Roy. And do you know what, Mark? I couldn't change. I could not change. It is hard enough being me, so how am I supposed to be two people at the same time? I don't know. I won't change for the world. That world can be full of as many dickheads as you want, and you can all treat me. You'll get one chance to treat me wrong, and then you're done with that. That's just my philosophy. There ain't no point stressing about people. The only control in life needed is self-control. That's what I always tell the kids. You can't control anybody else's actions. You can only control your own reactions to their actions. So I will walk away without fighting, feeling the better person, because that's who I can be at the end of the day. I'm waffling out. If you folks haven't checked out Stoffel, you should. He's an incredible person. He is, we know, Swamp. We do know. Just concentrate on the 410, right? Actually, wait a minute. Let me just double check, because sometimes... Oh no, actually that's the wrong lock. It's that black one. What does it to me? Sometimes I'll be faffing around with it for a while and then it won't open even with the key. Ah, sigh. So, speed picks. How do I find out who's... You know, on LPU, like you all put your speed picks on. How does that work? Because I can't see anywhere on LPU to put speed picks on. And is it, are you picking against your own record or are you picking against everybody else's record? Do you know what, right? I don't even worry about what I can change. If I can change, then it ain't a worry. If I can change it, it's not a worry. If I can do something about it, if I have the talent to overcome that particular hurdle all by myself, then I'm not gonna worry about it. The, it, and then the things that I can't change, I don't worry about either. I tend not to worry. I worry about other people. I worry about other people's situations more than anything, genuinely. In life, I know I'm more than capable of dealing with a heck of a lot. So, I mean, my friend said to me today, she said, you know what, you're always going to be crap with money. And I'm like, I'm not crap with money. Money is there to be spent. It's not there to be kept and saved. What does that do to it then? It does nothing to it. It doesn't add to its value in any way, shape or form by keeping it. So, yeah, I'm going to spend stupidly. And when one bill's not gone out of the bank, I'll think, oh yeah, I can buy another lock with that money. But yeah, no, I don't even I don't worry about money. I don't worry about my animals really. I mean, I worry if they were to get ill, but I'd still know like I'm capable of taking them to the vets, that kind of thing. You know, there's always, and then yeah, it's hard to describe it, I suppose, to somebody who doesn't know what goes on in my head. But I worry more about other people than I do myself. And not because that's just my caring nature. It's just because with what I've been through personally in life, I know what I am capable of dealing with and what I'm capable of getting through. And I am a fighter, trust me. like many spunk trumpets I meet. What are you on about now, Roy? I worry about things not in my control that affect me. Yeah, I can understand that, but then you have to kind of, like you say, if it's not in your control, but it is affecting you, then can you affect your own change? If you get me, does that make sense? Probably to somebody somewhere with less alcohol in them than us. In fact, I'm telling a lie. I've had one little tin of lager and one finger of whiskey. I've not even finished. Spunk trumpets. Spunk trumpets. It's an interesting word there, Roy. Because, yeah, no, anyway, yeah, no, that's a whole different story, and I don't think it's for YouTube. I don't even know what that means, but anyway, we'll leave that conversation there. Oh gosh. Right. So this is my entry for ULC now, and hopefully I'll have had it open by fine. Maybe it's a good thing I don't have to talk on fight night, actually, isn't it? It feels weird because I've always been about like looking at somebody when you're talking to them and like giving people eye contact. It's really important to me. So even in my most uncomfortable moments, I'll still try to give you eye contact. So knowing there's a camera there, it's like, yeah, I talk out loud to myself and I talk out loud to the animals and I answer out loud for the animals. But then knowing there's a camera there and there's people watching, but I'm not talking and the camera's there and people are watching. Yeah, it's like a vicious cycle that's going around in my head and I don't know how to deal with that. But I'm not worried about it. It's just one of those quandaries. Watch, I'm still going to be here at 1 o'clock in the morning and you'll have all buggered off and I'm still sat here on my live chuntering away to myself. Pretend I'm a hand model. Do you know, oh, don't say that, Roy, because I actually used to really like my hands. I have, because of the length in them, everybody used to tell me when I was little, oh, you've got piano fingers. And then they've gone all deformed and bent out of shape. And they might not look deformed and bent out of shape to you guys. Hey, NTD. Howdy. Howdy, howdy. Just impromptu live. That's lasted longer than it should have. To help me get over my nerves for fight night. How goes you, NTD? You good? You good? You always have your live in a different time frame to mine. Do you know what I keep thinking, guys? I'm just going to have to share this. Oh no, everybody's lost attention. Come on, hurry up and say hi to NTD. And now I forgot. Oh yeah. Time machine. People always say, oh, yo, that's Lux. You know, right? I'm putting 410 away. Not having competition watching. No, not having competition watching. But if you want to swap this twat for the neighbours, please, Dots, I don't mind. So, Elijah, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you all the way from down under. What time is it there? Time machines, aeroplanes. Aeroplanes are time machines. People don't realise. Oh, when they're going to invent a time machine? Well, we ride on one when we go on an aeroplane, stupid. But anyway, yeah, that's what confuses me sometimes. Like, because in my world, where I live, Elijah hasn't had his today yet, if that makes sense. 7:47 AM. See, he's in the AM. and I'm nearly in tomorrow. So I'm going to be in, it's, oh, bless you, Mark, thank you. Yeah, it's like, at some point soon, I got confused then. Roy said his son was in Australia, and I thought, but you went and picked your son up from wherever it wasn't. It was Darkwolf who went and picked his son up. What does he do in Australia, Roy? My best friend, well, not my best friend, but one of my close friends from high school, she emigrated to Australia. She absolutely loves it. She comes home occasionally to spend time with her family and that, but yeah, she's thrived, fully thrived from being down there. Recruiting. It's April the 15th today. Yeah, but what I'm saying, Elijah, is I'm going to be in tomorrow way before you're in tomorrow. That's just like so confusing to me. It's like mind-blowing, in fact, to me personally, that like somebody in the world is not seeing the same tomorrow as I am yet. Does that, does that make sense? Now I'm saying it out loud. My birthday now yesterday. What time is it? No, it wasn't yesterday, Roy. Was it's what? It's the 15th. So Elijah's already in tomorrow. And we're not even in tomorrow. Oh, wow. Does anybody else ponder things like this? This has actually been like a really big thing in my mind recently about like Elijah in Australia, and that it's tomorrow already. Si, are you still here? I don't know why I shouted then. Are you entering in ULC? Come on, bro. I need some backup. Well, I actually thought if every month that I enter, another British person enters, then we've got more chance of a British person entering, because then at least I'm making sure that somebody else isn't winning. I don't know. That don't make sense, does it? Contact us won't pick a phone, Sarahj. He is, yep. In Australia, my birthday was tomorrow. See? This is just like mind-blowing. Because, yeah, because it's yesterday already. It's like nearly halfway through yesterday. Can you hear the dog? When I smoke meth, I say shit like this. You better keep me away from the meth then, aren't you? Fuck me, could you imagine that? If my mind gets like this and I've had one spliff all day, one finger of whiskey, and my mind's boggled. But hi, Cameron. Anyway, thanks for dropping in. Most of the guys, including me, I'm not a guy by the way, but most of the guys in chat are all lock pickers, but I don't know you from the community, Cameron. So yeah, thanks for dropping in. Enjoy your meth. I wonder what people that take fentanyl think. In fact, I don't. But they do think, because they talk and they move. They just don't feel like they've got any control over their actions, do they? I've seen them in streets in America that it's like the whole street is just covered in zombies. It's like, why don't somebody just like picked them up and put them somewhere? They think, damn, I'm high. That's exactly the way to be, NTD. Every single day, take it as it comes, deal with it. When it's done, it's done. That's the best way to be. I don't know if you meant that, like, but that's the way I see it. Am I? Oh, that'd be better, actually. So, gentlemen, I do believe Wrexham. Oh, is that where you are, Roy? The zombie capital of Wales. Shit. In all seriousness, drugs are bad, everyone. Yes. Don't use drugs. And don't say, well, you did, so why can't I? Because that's not the answer, apparently. Dots, have you seen that this, my Merlin's wand, is what opens my Airbus. When my Airbus decides it's going to open, this is what opens my Airbus. It's really, really annoying me. And I wrote, and I bought permanent markers, but I didn't buy Sharpies like a dickhead. So when I wrote on the metal, I wrote which one of these flat tensioners was for the Airbus on it, and it's wiped off because I wrote it in cheap marker. And I don't know which one it was. I think I've got it wrote down in my book, actually. My notebook's in my lock lab. You can hear him, Mark, yeah. He snores louder than me. Ooh. That looks a good tensioner, actually. Oh, this is a left-handed lock, I'm telling you. It would be better if I was left-handed. And I have tried picking it left-handed. I don't know why I'm picking it up. Maybe because I pick it. If I pick it down, I have to put it in the vise. Yeah, I've learned that picking in the vise is better for my tension control. Because I realised, like, when I'm holding a lock, my hand is tense to grip it. But if you use your weakest finger, your ring finger at tension, that's not too bad. But especially if it's the right way around and you're picking it. I have no idea what I'm doing in there. I'll put that away for a minute. But I actually do not know what I was doing in that lock then. I was not feeling for pins or anything. What's this one for? Oh, this is for the dimple lock. So I altered this. Which end is it? Is that end what's flatter? And then my dimple flag. So this... So, oh yeah, because this is pressed. Duh. Now, some of my locks I will only pick in hand, Elijah, to be fair, but I do grip really hard, and when I'm gripping, my tensioning finger tightens up. So at the minute, so I've got one less thing to try and concentrate on. I do tend to put it in the lock, in the vice, but I do usually, I mean, I like to pick in hand. I do. I prefer to pick in hand because I feel feedback on different parts of my hand then as well, instead of just trying to rely on my fingertips. But put that in there. And do you know what? I'm going to have to open the locks before we go. I'm going to have to tell you it's you, because I know I can open you. Yes, I know locks in the wild don't have vices, Mark. But I'm not lock picking in the wild, am I? I'm doing this for sport, not because I'm a locksmith. But I'm throwing disability card. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to throw a disability card down. No, it does. Does get tiring on my hands gripping. But I do like because the lock is in the vice as it is. Yes, the vice is holding the lock, but my hand is still holding the lock as well. So I'm still feeling that feedback in all the different parts of my hand that I would if I wasn't using the vice, if you get me. So the reason I put it in the vice is so I can relax the rest of my hand and just tense my tensioning finger. Whereas if I have it in hand, then I've got the whole of my hand, and then I've got to concentrate on keeping my tensioning finger relaxed. When it's easier the opposite way around. It's easier to keep the rest of my hand relaxed and concentrate on tensioning my finger. If that makes any sense there at all, guys. That's my logic for me personally. I mean, it's obvious in the... But as well with padlocks, they are usually attached to something, guys. So advice for padlocks specifically. I mean, the Yale, did I end up trying to think if I picked... So I picked two of the Euros, what AJ sent me in hand the other week. So in hand still works for me on certain shapes of locks, for definite. You have such a bad record for vice options. Oh, that's something else I'm going to do as well. Because I think it was Crawl Armour that had adapted a vice. So it looked more like a pan of ice. Because this vice has got these holes underneath that don't show on top. So I was going to take this plastic bit off, undo this from underneath because it don't fucking work anyway, and get two bamboo round chopping boards, and then get a Lazy Susan and bolt everything together and clamp my vice with bolts through the chopping boards and the Lazy Susan, so then I can turn the vice on the boards if I want to. but to have the two chopping boards, so one I can dip out so that I can have this sit into it, so then I've got the space around here to use. Do you get me? I've just never tried a vice because I don't have one. Well, it was Sarahj's fault that I got a vice. But I'm not saying that in a bad way. He did just say, obviously he knows I suffer with my hands terribly. And he said it would help with the hand fatigue was all. And I do my chores on a morning. Who's that? Me? Roy. I forgot what I was saying then. Something about on a morning. Does anybody know what I was going to say? Yes, you. Is that in answer to both questions there, Roy? Does anybody know what I was going to say? Yes, you do. No, I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yes. Yes, because of hand fatigue. Are you Indian? I am Indian. I am of Indian heritage. My father is full Indian. Or my birth parents, should I say. I don't know either one of them. My birth father is full Indian, and my birth mother is like 3/4 Indian. But yes, I am Indian. Am I a man or a woman? Well, do you know what? I'll let you make that decision. Because did you know, all over the world, women do not have short hair on my days. So, anyway, right, honestly, if I could tell you some of the stories about me in my younger days when I did actually look quite boyish, about getting kicked out of ladies' toilets or being asked to leave the ladies' toilets a few times, but it is what it is. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, about the vice. It was Si's fault I bought the vice because he said I needed one, and he kept sending me the picture of it to remind me. And it is like, oh yeah, on a morning I do my chores, and then the rest of the day is my own. So I deal with the animals as they tell me when they want dealing with, and the rest of the day I am spent picking locks or doing something lock involved. So it was good for me to get the vice, but to start with, I always try and pick in hand because, oh, I didn't see that, Dark Wolf. You've got a Chuck vice for Christmas. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I think it's, for me personally, it's actually dependent on the shape of the lock. Like some of these with the sharper corners on. Hey McD, yes, I'm still here, unfortunately. Like we're going for a 24-hour live. We're not. Not without me having a big fat spliff in my hand, anyway. But it's just that I haven't smoked on the live because one of my friends said it doesn't look good, Sarah. And I was like, I don't really care. But anyway, yeah, like the corners on these bleeding locks, and I'm still a newbie, so I have a lock in my hand quite a long time before I get that first open, and yeah, just gripping it like that is quite a hard work. Oh, I wish I could go for 24 hours like P Dubs. She's an ace. How did she even do that? I've run out of beer. Oh no, Roy. I don't know why I'm looking around. I've got some, but I can't get it to you. I've not got beer, actually. I've just got whiskey. This White and McKay. Oh, my God. Why did I not find it sooner? I really like it. I really like it a lot. Have you not got Uber near you, Roy? I've not got freaking Uber here. I have, but I've got no shops open. everywhere shuts at 10. I even think the pub shuts at 10. I've not been to the pub yet. It's a bit daunting walking into a pub on your own. Anyway, where's that person gone? What just asked me if I were a boy or a girl? Saucy Salsa. Hey Zoe the cat, good to see you. Thank for jumping in. Now everybody knows where the cool kids are. Roy, what we're going to do about the beer situation? Because I'm contemplating making a big fat spliff and just carrying on for a bit longer, even though I'm not opening the lock. You're just getting that in there every, like, is it, do I need to advertise you a little bit more, Swamp? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I shall from now on. Oh, I thought of a really good name today. I wish I'd have thought of this before I used my game name, because my game name's the Joker. So, Sherlock Holmes. How good is that for a name? Because I've always had a fascination with Sherlock Holmes. Do you know, she's going to kill me for telling you all this, but I have a friend that actually thought Sherlock Holmes was a real person. And when she booked us tickets to go to the Sherlock Holmes Museum in London, and I told her that he wasn't actually a real person, he was a fictitious character, she was like, no. Well, how's the museum to him? Isn't it? See, somebody was listening. Thank you, Mark. Sherlock Holmes, yeah. I thought it was good too. And then, so yeah, that same friend today, I was telling her, and she was like, yeah, you should change your name to that. But I've had 2 lots of stickers printed now. So, yeah. I can't keep changing my logo, because then I'd have to change my poker chips. But they're all based off of somebody somewhere, aren't they? Every story has got its true likeness to something or somebody somewhere, definitely. But she was so surprised. But why has it got a museum to him? It's like, what's all this stuff from then? I was like, oh, it's not really Sherlock. Well, it was everything to do with Sherlock Holmes, just obviously nothing that Sherlock Holmes had actually ever used. Or he'd never really sat in that library. Not library. What room were it? I can't remember. He'd never sat really in that room. Send me some chips and stickers, mate. I will, Roy. I will. I'll find you somewhere on Summit to get your details. But yeah, I will, Roy. You take care. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, bruv. Even though it's tomorrow. Captain Kipard. No, Sarah. Captain Picard of Star Trek is real. I did hear something of that, actually. I really love Patrick Stewart. Messenger, sorted, Roy. Yeah. Roy's in the UK, Swamp. You don't need to be sending Roy them and all. I'm real, or am I? I think you're AI, McD. Yeah, I do. What time is it where you all are? It's like 6 o'clock in the evening. Oh my gosh. I was just wondering whether I should stay up a bit longer. What time's CLK on? Is that like at the next hour? So it's midnight, isn't it, for me? What are you laughing at, Elijah? Stop laughing at us all. But I was just wondering, should I have another drink? Should I make a spliff? What do you think? What do you think, guys? It's 5:12 here. Central US, Oklahoma. Is Oklahoma central? Are you laughing at Zoe? Right, let me see that. Wait. Oh, is Captain Picard not real? Oh, you're a dickhead, Sarah. I'm just a bit of code floating around the network. Hi, good evening, Brian. How's the Brian doing? I don't know why I said that in a Scottish accent. 8:13 a.m. That's crazy still. That is still actually mind-blowing that you're in tomorrow already, Elijah. Crazy. That was my quandary about, is there anywhere in the world that tomorrow's still not tomorrow yet? I don't know. Is there anywhere in the world that tomorrow's not tomorrow yet? So, I don't know what I'm doing now. What am I doing? Gentlemen. Well, you're all saying hello to each other a day. Tomorrow's not real, it's just a concept. Well, I actually agree with you, Zoe, because time is just a concept. Time is just a concept. Genuinely is. And I have no concept of it, so it doesn't really matter to me. If it wasn't for the animals, I would solely rely on my body clock to tell me when I'm hungry and when to go to sleep, because I don't know when to go to sleep. I don't have no concept of time. Just because it's dark outside don't mean it's bedtime. What does that mean? I don't have to go to sleep just because it's bedtime. Time is just a concept. I should go to sleep after drinking a case of beer. I usually don't have any choice but to go to sleep after drinking a case of beer. In fact, I don't drink to get drunk anymore. I can't, because I fall over when I'm drunk. And I can't fall over anymore because I can't be breaking any more bones. My body's broken enough as it is without me adding to my problems. But on that note, I am going to get more whiskey. Time is relative. When you see the relatives, it's time to leave. I was going to say something similar to that, Cheeky. Yeah, time is relative. And if you've got no relatives, you've got no reason to worry about time either, have you? Discord is always making noise. Glad I always read so much. Discord is always making noise. What you on about, Mark? Ouch. Oh, my bloody legs. Oh, so last week, was it last week? Yeah, last week I was at hospital for my rheumatology appointment because I've been struggling, and my rheumatology consultant said to me, if the pain in your hips, if from the x-ray we see that the pain in your hips is from wear and tear, do you want to be referred to no, not paediatrics, for children, orthopedics, about having a hip replacement? So I said, yeah, why not? So you never know, ladies and gentlemen. I might be getting a hip replacement. I don't know in which hip. I don't know if in both hips. I don't know if I'll be offered one in both hips because of the damage in my left leg anyway. I don't know if they'd do it, but if they don't, I'm going to chop my left leg off with the Dremel at some point. It's not actually that drastic at the minute, but it does fucking hurt sometimes. So, yeah, I might get a hip replacement. Oh. Yeah, maybe that's how I could find my parents, cheeky. I'd put an advertisement in paper that I've won lottery. You're right, definitely. And that's it. It's like when people die and they leave their legacy to you or whatever it is. It's like how hard do them lawyers? Hey, from Liverpool. Hey up, mate. You alright? That's the worst Scouse accent I've ever heard in my life. I am originally from Leeds and I just, well, end of last year moved to sunny Doncaster. Oh God, no, you don't want that, Zoe. No ex-wife's coming back from the dead. They're bad enough while they're alive, aren't they? Coming back from dead. No, I'm not living in a hostel, mate. I live in a caravan. A static caravan. But I live in a caravan. Yeah. Do I look like, does it look like a hostel? Or is it because I've only got one curtain at my, at my window? It's because it only came with one curtain at my window. I've not been here for long. I moved in the back end of last year. So this year I'll be redecorating. No, it looks like a crack den, you cheeky fucker. When we one curtain, yeah, it looks like a crack den. But I'll be working on it over this year, buying more than one curtain. She currently resides in a box in the bedroom. No, I don't need to move in. It's not my caravan. My landlord owns it. But he did tell the neighbours that they could buy theirs for £2,000. But if you're from Liverpool, I actually have an allergic reaction to Scousers. Ordinarily, they turn me into a twat. Ordinarily. So, yeah. As long as nobody sounded like a Scouser near where I were living, I'd be fine. I have a traumatic childhood with Scousers. That's the reason I don't particularly care for the accent, if you were. If I ever win a lottery beyond 20, I guarantee a grand piano will fall from a clear blue sky and hit me and the road runner will go by afterwards. Or beyond 20. Right, be like $20. We mean, I guarantee. Grand piano. Was I born in India? No, I wasn't. No. I was born in England. What made you ask, savvy boy? Nah, it's not quite beep beep, is it, Mark? It's more Nini. Meow. My greatest roadrunner impersonation. Do I sound like I was born in India? Or do I just look like I was born in India? Actually, the other month, I can't remember where I was. I got in at a petrol station. It was somewhere near where I live now, and they're not used to Asian people around here at all. They're so not used to Asian people. There's no corner shops. Honestly, and that sounds really racist, but honestly. So I'd gone in at a petrol station, And lady looked at colour in my hands and she went, "Oh, you're a lovely colour. Where have you been?" I went, "Nowhere, love, I'm Indian." And she went, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I was born in Bloomington in the state of Indiana." How the heck did you get from Bloomington to Liverpool? Or is there a Liverpool in America? Oh, right, sorry. Oh, that's pants, that. Sorry. How old are you, savvy boy? Are you old enough to be joining in these conversations? I got to check, you know. I had to live with my grandmother. Oh, that's pants, bruv. That's pants. I'm saying it's pants. I don't know. I don't have any parents. I don't even know my own parents. So I think it's pants. You was born in oh my days. You're a young'un then, innit? He's like the same age as my son. One of my sons. I have three sons. No, I didn't give birth to none of my children, thankfully. Um, I have three sons and a daughter, and then I have three stepchildren that are older. But what was I going to say? 2022, we're in 2026 now, so you're almost 24-ish. Which son's 24? The middle son will be 24, yeah. Am I bisexuality active? I don't know what that means, but I'm a lesbian, if that answers your question. Am I bisexuality active? Oh, shit, savvy boy. That's not good. No cry like a crack baby cry. Definitely not. It's shit, innit, what us parents can do to us before we were even born. I have socks older than you. Are you telling McD? Can I do a tour of my caravan? I can, but I'm going to have to be very quiet because my fur babies are asleep. So, in fact, I can do a sit-down talk, can't I? You're going to have to excuse the mess, everybody. So this is my living room. And then there's my kitchen and my dining area. And then down there's my bedroom and spare bedroom. And I've got a toilet in my bedroom. I've got a toilet on the opposite side of that wall there. And then I've got my shower room down there. My rent here it includes my water, my electric and my council tax, and it's £600 for the month. But that's expensive for this side of England. But where my nephew's living in Bristol, he's in a caravan and his is a fucking £1,000 a month. So, and his is in roughly the same condition as mine. Yeah, it is. I've got to pay extra towards it. But for my happiness and my animals' happiness, it's worth it, savvy boy, honestly. I've got a dog and 8 cats. I wasn't going to keep all of the kittens, so I should have only had 4 cats. I do claim benefits. I can't work, unfortunately, anymore, due to my disabilities. I've got like 15 debilitating disabilities that debilitate me. So yeah, I do get some of my rent paid, but not all of it. But it's worth it. And like now it's raining, so I'm gonna go to sleep listening to the work, because I read your thing there. I work and can contribute to help with pain. I mean, I did work. I have worked. That's the thing, isn't it? So if we like these things, we got to go get the money to get them. I like eating food too, as you can probably tell. In fact, some days I think if you saw the size of my dinners, like not yesterday, the day before, I made jacket potatoes. So, because there was 5 potatoes in the bag and I couldn't leave one on its own, I put all 5 potatoes in the air fryer. So I had half a block of cheese, 5 potatoes, and a whole tin of beans. Oh, you earn 75k a year tax free. And how do you do that? Should I ask, is it legal? I don't mind if it's not legal. Do you know what, guys? If I'm going to sit here and carry on, I'm going to have to just go and get my rolling stuff and roll, because I've needed a smoke for ages. Un momento, por favore. Darwin, chaos. What are you shouting at me for? You all wanted to stay out. It's not my fault you were all out in rain. Ow. Ow. What's up, angry cat? Sorry, at least I'd remember to come and get you before I went to bed. Ow. Say hello to my gorgeous pussy cat. Look at this one. You can't see how gorgeous she is. 1 minute, please. I don't even know Italian. See, there you go. You know something that you didn't know? See, the people know how to say it here, savvy boy. Living in a crack caravan, paying 600 a month. Are you trying to upset me? Because you're going to have to try harder than that, savvy boy. Trust me, if you think you can say something to me that has never been said to me before, knock your son out, bruv. Kitty cat. This one's Boots. Say hi, Boots. Who the fuck am I saying hi to? Nobody's even there. You strange. That is a lot of recycling, savvy. Oh, say hi, Boots. See, this one, this gorgeous pussycat, he hated everybody when I first got him. He used to bite people and fight you. He wouldn't let you love him at all, would you, Boots? But now he's so friendly. And he comes and gives me head bumps. And this is Einstein. She broke into the bedroom the other night. I live in the shittiest state in the United States, Illinois. Oh no, so. Why is it shit? I don't... Because the world is so full of politicians and stuff, I try not to involve myself in otherworldly things, if that makes sense. So, when it comes to American geography, I get a little bit stuck. So where in northeast, southwest kind of direction is Illinois? I know some stupid facts, but that's all I know about America. If you get me. I mean, I know about people. Hey, Mr. Inferno, good to see you. Thank you for dropping it in on this very long, very, very long live that I seem to have developed into. We're warming up for ULC, but at this rate, we're warming up for a 24-hour live. Could you imagine Sarah on an all-nighter? Wow. Could you actually really? Oh no, because if I did a 24-hour live, then you really would hear my innermost thoughts of every day. Because then I'd just tell you, like I am now, what I'm actually thinking. That's another reason why I thought I'd do the live. Just got off work, I'm happy to drop in. Oh, just got off of work. Blood me neck. At this time, kid. I don't know what time it is where you are. You're you UK based, Mr. Inferno, if I'm not wrong, or is that? No, I think you are, aren't you? Oh, we're all going to be deserting each other in half an hour, guys. All going to go watch CLK. I think I've got some cats missing. Darwin's there. Chaos. Chaos and kinetic. Are you UK based, Mr. Inferno? Your nickname for the governor of Illinois is McCheeseburger. It comes with an order of bullshit. Ah, see, politicians. Aye. All right now, boys. What are you getting grumpy with him for? What were you getting grumpy with her for? You've just been a grumpy bum boots. I don't know if you heard that, people, but the dog, not the dog, the cat just growled. Stop it. She's not even doing no. Why the heck did I think you were in UK? Little Rock, Arkansas. Ain't that where Marilyn Monroe came from? Or is just that the song? We're just two little girls from Little Rock. Anyway, yeah. I like musicals. Norma Jean. Are you still have in-laws? I don't know. If you're opposed to drugs, don't look for the next 10 seconds. Swamp. Do you know what? I should give you like you need some. Oh no, Elijah! It's because he's my northern distributor. My oh, what is my North American swag distributor. But Elijah, I have poker chips. Ding. Oh, cha-ching. Cheers, Mr. Inferno. Yeah, that's what Swamp's on about. He's my North American distributor of my swag, so I'm gonna send him swag over, and to save me pennies, he's then gonna distribute it to the other guys for me, which is muchly appreciated. The only problem I have, sorry if any of you are wondering, it's a nicotine pouch. You put it between your lip and your gum. But what was I gonna what was I gonna say? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Swamp's my North American distributor. In fact, Elijah, you could be my Australian distributor, even though there's actually only you and P-dubs that I know in Australia. I mean, some of the guys that I do watch videos on, oh, who's that guy? Some of the old guys, you need one. Oh, you can have tools on this if you want, Raccoon. But they're like some of the older guys from years ago. A lot of them are Australian that I watch actually. I just can't think of people's names. I'm hopeless with names. Do you know what I have? I have like this strange disorder with my brain that if I think you look like you're called something, then you're called that name. And then I get confused because I think, well, I don't know, did I call him that name because he looks like that name, or is that name his real name? And it is usually with men. But yeah, so I get confused and then I'll call you whichever name. And then I remember that I need a on that list for a poker chip. You're on the list for a poker chip, McD. You're one of the OG gang. There's you, Swamp, Lenny, Labs, Rebel, Green Tools, Cheeky Man, Locksaga. Oh, there's at least 10 of you in America what are classed as the OG gang, which will be getting a signed sticker by moi, and then a new sticker with the new logo on. But Swamp's going to have instructions sent, so everything gets sent to everybody properly anyway. But yeah, so next week, I promise guys, actually by the end of next week, I don't have any chips or stickers. What do you mean, cheeky? Like you don't actually have any to send out? I got mine on Shein. The stickers, I got the holographic stickers on Shein. I actually got 100. I thought I'd got 50, but then when I looked at the order, I didn't. I got 100 for something ridiculous like a £5. And at the same time as I ordered the stickers, I looked to see if they had poker chips in it. And then a few weeks later, it came up with personalised poker chips. So yeah, from Shein, I got, it was 10 for £3, personalised. Have you seen them? Let me go get them. Why? What are you coming on at? What are you doing? Why are you shouting at everybody? I'm with you. Come on. Come on. So the bloody animals in and out. So that's my poker chip, and then on the back I've just put happy picking people. But yes, and I mean it's a good quality chip as well. It's the right thickness for a poker chip. So I ended up ordering 50 for £15 something. So yeah, you'll have to get some, GK. In fact, I actually don't know what your logo is. I've never been able to work it out properly. Because I only ever, well, not only ever, I shouldn't say that, I don't lie. I usually only watch YouTube on my phone. Sorry, I didn't know if I've got a scar on my face. Anyway, oh my gosh. Yeah, you're going to have to get some. I just sent them the photo of my logo and put on what I wanted on the back. And the rest is history, as they say. But they had lots of different colours to choose from as well. So, Bailey, I've just been to the door. Come and lay down. Come and lay down. It's not time for you to go out again and it's raining. You don't like going out in the rain. Good boy. Come on. Up. Good boy, Babas. What are you doing? Boots is at this side. The dog's smelling fuck cat of it is at the wrong end of the curtain. I kind of make my own McD poker chips. I take blank real poker chips and have dime-sized stickers made for the centre of the chip. Perfect. If it works, McD. But I need poker chips. Possibly need a beer mat as well, McD. I've seen your beer mats. It was you, no, it wasn't you who gave me the idea. I went and looked at beer mats and then I seen that you had them. So I thought, oh yeah, it was a good idea. But when I looked at personalised beer mats, I was like, what the heck? But that wasn't on Shein either. That was just some company that made personalised beer mats. So they were really expensive, obviously. But for the quality of these, I mean, the holographic stickers as well. The stickers are, no, the cut of the stickers square, but the actual sticker part itself comes off as a circle. And that's probably a little bigger than my poker chip, and they're holographic. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased with them. Really pleased with them. So yeah, I'm still the Joker, but I am Sherlock Holmes of Locksport. That's me. I've christened myself. Cheers, gentlemen. Are you a man or a woman? Crazy, isn't it? When people aren't shown of the things in the world, that they then need to ask stupid questions like that. But in my younger days, a completely different subject, I was quite flat-chested. So I didn't get breasts until I went through the menopause. How that works, I have no idea. And I'm talking to a bunch of guys, so I know you have no idea as well, like, but... So yeah, I'm quite perturbed now when people ask me if I'm a man or a woman. Like, well, anyway. But no, I've had some fun in my younger days. I remember once pretending I was Scottish. I'd been asked to leave the toilet by the lady, and she was like, "You're in the wrong toilet." And I says, "Sorry, I'm Scottish. I thought it said laddies." And so everybody laughed, obviously. But yeah, there's been a few times that I've been asked to leave the ladies' toilets in my younger days. Any of you who are on my Facebook, you should check me in my younger days. I'm McD Paw, so I made my 300 chips for about 300 chips. Where did you get all the poker chips for you to put your stickers on first, though? Where did you get 300 poker chips from? Because if you won 300 worth of poker chips from a casino and then you've just stuck stickers on and sent them all to us, then you've not only made them for $15, have you, McD? Facebook Marketplace. All right. What were it just like an old poker chip set or something? I've got a joke set as well. I've got a ginormous set, and I was gonna say that I was gonna send me. What you? What do you want? Oh, I need to converse with you. About butter. I knew GK would have to come in and spoil my phone and tell everybody it's 10 minutes. I did just check the time. Yes, you. Yeah, yeah, I do. I need to communicate with you about butter. No worries, bread bun. I know you're always around if you're needed in an emergency. Actually, if you're needed in an emergency, I'll send Nick a message first. But yes, I will. And if it makes it easier for you, I'll keep all my messages typed so then it's easier for you to have to answer. Oh, yes, you also have guitar pick stickers. I might need one of your guitar picks, actually. McD, please. In UK, do you have to pay for your TV? Yes, we have to buy a license every year to watch the damn thing. So guess why I don't own a TV, Mark? Because we only pay for a TV license for the BBC channels, which is fucking 4 at the most. What am I smoking? You obviously know what I'm smoking. So yeah, like you've got to pay this fucking company £170 to watch TV on their channels, but then we also have to, what strain? I have no idea. It's just UK Cali grown. I have a lot of it though. Anyway, but yeah, so we have to pay this corrupt organisation £170 a year to fucking watch TV on their channels because they choose not to have advertisements. But they've got product placement and fucking whatever else in their television programmes, so why am I ain't giving you £170 a year so you can go pay paedophiles their wage, because that, unfortunately, where I come from, that's all the BBC ever gave us. There's a bunch of fucking dirty rotten paedophiles. So yeah, that's why I don't own a TV. Who asked that question? I bet you wished you'd never asked now, don't you? Who asked? Yeah, Mark. So yeah, no, I TV license. What is this? Communist Russia? Tell me about it. My nephew told me the other week, our Oscar, said to me, well, over a month actually, me with no concept of time, everything was fucking yesterday, yet I can't remember what I did yesterday. But he said to me, they banned TikTok in Russia. I said they should ban TikTok everywhere. And then that was just like an off the cuff remark. And then I registered what it said, and I said, why have they banned TikTok in Russia, Squiggle? And he went for LGBTQ, aren't you, Sarah? I was like, I didn't even know you knew what LGBTQ was. And you were like, well, you're a lesbian, aren't you? I was like, okay. But, yeah, I understand now, yeah, 20 years no TV. Yeah, I'm way happier without a TV, Mark. I tell my friends all the time, you get up in the morning, first thing you do is put TV on to watch the news. Why the heck would you start your day that way? There's nothing happy going on in the world, ever. And if there is somebody's happiness going on in the world, then people just want to piss on the parade. So why start your day with watching a bunch of news that's made up? You've got to be there for it to be news and it to be relative, haven't you? Because everything else, unless it's first hand, it's second hand. And yeah, so I don't like subliminal messages that are not subliminal, like advertisements. It's fucking bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Yeah, YouTube is enough for me too, Mark. Because I like watching people do things. I really do. I've always enjoyed. And I get great pleasure in watching people do things that I can't do. So, like, even you guys with that can pick the higher security locks, I don't think, oh, I wish that would be me one day or whatever. I'm in awe. I absolutely enjoy watching people do things that I don't do. Do you know? Because I don't do it, I understand its difficulties. I can understand the practical side of it, but no, I've not got the skills to put that the theory side of it into practice, as it were. Exactly, GK. Do you know, you get to see so much of the world on YouTube. I love it, and you're there with them. It's not like news. You're living that person's life with them, aren't you, for the time that you spend with them. I think that when you're watching people on YouTube, and that's why, as much as I say there are some strange people out in YouTube, I won't go on anybody else's live and call them out for what they're doing. It does not matter. Yeah, I think it's pointless getting your name wrote in sand over and over and over and over and over again, but I'm not going to call you out on your channel for doing it for somebody, because them people that are feeding your channel and needing it for a reason, they feel important right at that moment in time. Their name is wrote in sand, and if that's what makes some people happy, then that's what makes some people happy, innit? Ah, no, Mark, honestly, if I'd have set it up properly with the laptop and everything, I'd have invited people. The more the merrier where I am. I'd rather actually talk to you. I get frustrated when I'm watching Green Tools that I have to type everything. I would rather just let it flow like this, and it's a bit of a struggle in it when you guys are typing and I'm having to go back. But we've done all right. We've lasted 3.5 hours. Guys, I'm going to say goodnight to you all, or I'm going to let you go, because we are 3 minutes away from CLK, and I know most of you like to go watch it. And don't forget to hashtag lockbox. You might as well do it sideways, as you're still awake. But yeah, a group video chat at some point. That is what I'm trying to get down. So we shall see. This is work in progress, gentlemen. Much love to you all, and good night. What's that? CLK. CLK Supplies. If you go on to their live in 3 minutes, you put hashtag lock boss, sorry, and then you're included in their giveaway, and it's usually like 100, from 125 up to 250 dollars credit on their store. So yeah, you should pop on a LL live sometime, Sarah. I will, Elijah. I will. Yeah, because I do get to see yours, and with you being at the opposite end of the spectrum, I do get to see yours. So yeah, guys, much love, much respect. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure, gentlemen, and I shall see you all on the flip side.